All right, it's Wednesday. This show is now moved to Wednesday because we got schoolboy here, Jerry Supe,
That's right.
and Jerry,
Professor, the doctor.
you're trying to quit, bitch. Don't fucking quit.
That's fucking lame. Dude, I can't do fucking calculus, man. I'm gonna struggle with it, man.
Well, you're not a rocket
I did it.
scientist.
I did it a while back, man, but I did yeah, I was looking at this
What are
book
you
and I'm like, what
training
the
for that you need
fuck, dude?
calculus? Programming or something?
Climatology, man, meteorology. You gotta take that shit, dude, to get your bachelor's in it, man.
What are you
So
gonna do with that?
I just want something, man. I'm not gonna do
Why
anything with
why
it.
don't you get one in foilie making or something? Make foilies or
Basket weaving or something.
basket
Yeah.
weaving.
Get your basket weaving merit
Well,
badge.
I had taken classes in the past for it. That's why like it was
I
1998,
would
so
have
27 years ago. So
I would have took AI
ah,
classes or something.
and I'm always interested. I've always been interested in like weather and shit like that.
That's
Always,
cool though, Jerry.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
always
that's awesome.
fascinated.
Yeah. Well, he was saying, I think I'm going to quit. He wrote that in
I know.
Snapchat. And I
I
go,
was there. It was a fucked up night because the teacher kept or the professor kept leaving the room every couple minutes. I guess she's having some kind of family issue. So it was only like an hour and 5 minutes last night. We just basically sat there and just didn't even get an agenda really. I mean, everything it was just a waste of time, I think, in my opinion.
but
But so
he
You could have been
texted,
a black inner circle.
you
I
could
could
have
have been,
been,
yeah,
you could have been on our show last night. That was a fun show, by the way. I
yeah.
had fun with those two guys.
So
But I'm just
You could have
saying,
been. You could have been at my choir practice.
right, I've been home jerking off.
Jerry.
hey, but the thing is, he texted me and Mooger in the staff chat for Freeform, and he goes, guys, I think I'm going to quit. And I go, what? Quit what? And he just left a vague message. I'm
Oh
texting
yeah,
him.
they thought they thought I was
Scared the-
quitting.
scared the
I thought
shit
you
out
were
of
quitting
Mark.
the
Yeah.
podcast. I go, fuck that. We're doing great. We can't get our fucking.
And I don't
great-
even really know I still don't know what we're fucking doing as far as I mean, I know what I'm learning, but I don't know what exactly how it's going to partake. So
Well,
it's going to be interesting. If I mean, we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to stick with it for now.
yeah,
Good for you,
even
Jerry.
Mooger said losers quit or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
well,
all right, you're not a loser. I said stay in school. Don't be a mark. It took me 30 years to get my high
that
school
is true.
diploma.
You're a good reason for me to stay in school. Absolutely.
Yeah, yes. You'll look like me and get made fun of on RMCP every week. Which I left them a comment under BS on their video, and I said, you know what? You guys need to make a drinking game. Every time they say my name or freeform, take a shot. You'll be as drunk as Ian at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Because I was like, damn, they take more shot. They would take more shots
Mark,
than I
those
do.
two guys, they like you, dude.
I know
They
they do.
do.
I
They
know
just
they do.
fuck with you, man. And like I
Well,
said, there's no such thing. I mean, it gives interest, man. Well, it probably gets us more views.
I'm not. I'm
So,
laughing at it, and one guy's comment he says, "When is Mark Balding failure coming on?" And I
oh
go,
Jesus
I
Christ!
go, I go.
Was
Is
that
that?
Terrence?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Like I left a comment. I said,
You
it's
out of
usually
focus.
it's usually the
There you go.
bald, it's usually the bald guys that make fun of people being bald.
Pretty much. Terrence is pretty bald.
Andrew Jacobs and Terrence made fun of me being shaving my head. I'm not
The
bald.
guy that looks like
I got hair.
is Andrew the guy that looks like the guy from Subway?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jared.
He does.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit.
All right,
Okay.
man. So look, you do the introductions, or we don't need to do any. What are we doing?
Like we need to fucking tell who these people are. They're here all the time,
I
man.
know. I know. We don't need to be boring. Last night we
This
just
is Frank at the bottom left. We got Frank Johnson. How you doing, Frank?
Frank Johnson. I don't know who's your bottom left because we all have different
Yeah.
things.
Andy, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, Jerry. Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited to be here.
Judging by that album in the back, I'm sorry, I haven't time to watch this yet. I have a feeling that one won last night. Am I correct? Come on, spoiler.
Oh, you know what? That one did win. It won 20.
Uh,
It got 26 points. Edelman Smile got 24, which was close. Dude, look what the cat dragged in. It had 13.
I'm
If I was
surprised it
on
had
there, I
that
would have
many.
gave it an extra 20. No, I'm
Yeah, it
joking.
was
I'm
low.
surprised it had that many.
I love that album. Fuck you guys.
Oh yeah, dude, it's a
There's
really
a good. There's a good song or two on there.
It's a
album, but
fun
there is.
album.
yeah,
take,
and
Oh,
then
okay.
we take it
I missed the
outside.
time.
and then at the end, us three are very familiar with these albums.
Yeah.
The question was which one has aged the best. We all thought that Cinderella's Night Song
Oh, absolutely.
has aged
Well,
the best.
I think Poison age is pretty good because it's party music. Party
That's so
music never
dated.
does. Oh, come
That's
on.
so
They're
dumb.
not
Okay,
talking
even I will admit, Eat 'em and Smile aged a little not
Oh,
great,
Eat 'em and
Yeah,
but
it did.
Smile did
Yeah.
eat.
not nearly as badly as the Poison album aged.
I think the Poison album aged
You
well.
got to
because-
grow before you age, and that fucking album never grew on me. So fuck that album. Anyway, Joe, how you doing, dude? My partner from Heavy Water 77. Man, 107 subscribers now. We're going north, man.
We're gonna be taking over the world here soon, you know.
Hey, man, start out small. You never know, man.
Brain,
It'll
what are
always
we
be
doing
there.
tonight?
What are we doing? Oh, by the way, that's Mark Taylor up there, by the way.
No, I said, Brain, what are we doing tonight?
No, I'm going to skip the Alden from now on. I'm calling you Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor sounds cooler, dude.
I
It
like
sounds
Mark Alden Taylor because I like hearing
Mark
RMCP
Taylor.
mess up the name Mark Allen, Mark Eden, or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah, I
you're
like
right,
Mark
then.
Alden Taylor. There's a lot of Mark Taylors in the world, so that's why I put the Alden there.
Or Alden Taylor. Maybe I'll call you or Matt. Just call you
Yeah,
Matt.
I
There
used
you
to
go.
have my
No,
initials.
I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to find a name to call you when the other Mark is on. Maybe I'll call you Matt when
Just
Mark
call me
is on.
Dickhead. That's
No,
okay.
you're the host. I'm going to call you Mark and call the other one Dolly or Daly.
Call him
What
Shitster.
is he? What does
Yeah.
he go by? Daly or Dolly? What is his real name?
I think it's
Dolly or Daly?
It's Dolly.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
I
No one
in
can
his
agree.
name.
I don't even think I don't think he's ever told any of us the truth. I think
No,
he's just trying to
he
stir
told
it up.
he, no he butt kisses Ian and Ralph, so they say his name that way, so it's okay. You know, they make fun of him a couple times on their show now. It's pretty funny. But shit, I like that show. You know, it's a little. I think it's aged well. The Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. They do things. You know, Ian's a drunk and it works. I love it, and I like Ralph correcting him. It's pretty cool. But he was calling what is that wasp thing? He was calling the headless cross on the house. And he
Headless
goes,
children.
"Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the headless cross." And he
He,
goes,
he
"That's
does
Black
that all the
Sabbath."
time. He always calls it Headless Cross. I'm like, that is a Black Sabbath album.
Even Ralph called him out, and he said, "Well, the first song got the headless cross," and he named the song from the headless cross.
Yeah.
Oh man, but that was
All
funny.
right.
But-
Tonight we are doing our favorite songs of top songs, whatever the fuck you want to
Top
call
11.
it, of 2025. Should be an interesting show, but before we do that, Mark, what do you got?
Well, I just
Yeah.
gotta say, I'm proud of you guys finding 11 songs from 2025. It was a good year for music. Me and Jerry thought it was
was.
going to be shit because I've asked a lot
thought
of
it
other
was,
people
too.
to come on tonight, and they said I don't know any songs from this year. I don't. Travis, Mark Dolly, they don't know
I had
anything.
way more than 11.
Yeah, I could have made more than 11, but I just kept it to 11 because I would have went crazy.
I
But,
One of
uh,
these songs you're gonna laugh. One of these songs you're gonna laugh at me about, but we'll get to that when it comes around.
All right. So the BS, man. Let's start with some Kith news.
Oh my God, Kith.
Kith. Gene Simmons said, Peter is always smiling, but it's time for the truth. Peter does not write songs. He doesn't play a musical instrument. Drums are not a musical instrument by definition. They are called a percussive instrument. So Peter
Jesus
did not
Christ.
write Beth. Peter did not write Baby Driver. Stan Pidridge wrote that. The mythology of Beth is exactly that. Mythology. The real story is Peter was lucky enough to be in the same place at the same time as a guy who wrote a song called Beth. That is via Professor of Rock. I just want to say something. So, Neil Peart is not a musician. He can't write songs, right?
Nope, he sucks.
He really sucks, I guess, right? Because he's one of the best lyricists I ever heard, Gene. It's like, you're just talking out of your ass. Are you getting Alzheimer's? What's
You know,
going on?
as I said earlier, it's like I don't know if Pete wrote any of the music at all, but he wrote the lyrics. It was originally called Beck, about his girlfriend Becky. But you know, as he said, Gene always says in the interviews, it's like, well, that sounds like you're singing about Jeff Beck or you're pitching for the other team or whatever. Let's call it Beth. So at least Peter wrote the lyrics to the song. So
Yeah.
to say he had nothing to do with the song is total bullshit.
I'm just saying, why do you? Peter Criss just came out with a horrible album. He's doing bad right now. Anyways, do you have to make him feel worse?
I just think they're jealous because they never topped that song. Gene and Paul never topped that song as far as being a hit. Maybe I Was Made for Loving You, maybe, but
Well, I Was
that's
Made
it.
for Loving You is the most downloaded song by them. So they did get that.
I don't know why. It's terrible. It's not a terrible song. It's like talk
better
about a song that
than
doesn't
Beth.
age very well. That song
Beth is
doesn't age
horrible.
well.
Beth is
I
horrible.
love Beth. I think
Yeah.
Beth is a great
I
song,
love
man.
Beth too. I love Beth a lot.
We are.
But you know what sucks more about Peter's new album is it doesn't sound like Peter's old self. It just sounds like some Peter had that rasp, that killer rasp in his voice. He doesn't have that anymore. It's
Oh, he
just
doesn't sound like Rod
dead
Stewart. Maybe I'll
sounding.
like it. Not.
Probably maybe.
But
That's a terrible album. It's bad.
Ian made a point that people only like this album because he's part of Kiss, and he can't believe people
Oh, I
are
don't
liking
like it.
this album. I know, but they're saying I was looking at Tim Bream loves the album. I'm like, okay, Tim, enjoy.
Yeah, I saw that podcast. I'm watching
If
it.
Paul put out the same album, he would shit all over it.
Probably.
The
But I'm like,
Bream Wang thing. I tried watching that the other day. They're all saying
I don't
happy.
talk about that.
I'm happy for you, Jerry. I'm glad you tried.
that's the first time I've ever watched it. It was very interesting to say the least.
I don't talk about
That's certainly one way of putting it.
the one guy told me my girlfriend was going to be dead in 3 weeks, so I don't talk about him
the
anymore.
Masked Man.
I'm not saying his name, but that was the most effed up thing that anybody's ever told me. I'm all happy, and he's all, dude. I drink
Anyway, Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons. What do you think about him?
Just shut up, Gene. Like,
Heck.
why?
Shut
Like,
up.
like it. Honestly, it as the weeks go on, it's getting harder and harder to sit here and look at this thing behind me because, like,
It is, yeah.
I love Kiss. Kiss is one of my all-time favorite bands. They are probably my favorite band. And every single week, Gene is out here saying something stupid about either a member that just died or Peter Criss, who hasn't said shit about anybody for 20 years.
20 years. Dude.
Just is enjoying his life, sitting in New York, doing his thing. God help him that he put a new album out and he's in the news. So Gene has to get in the news too.
Yeah.
And you know what? They had this great moment with the
fucking
Kennedy
ridiculous.
Center.
It really
They
is.
celebrated Ace Frehley's life. They had the great Kennedy Center thing.
Yeah.
And then a week later, here's Gene shitting on one of the.
Well,
It's like-
Gene's wife put her purse on Ace's empty seat, though.
yeah, well,
That was
whatever
fucked
that
up.
meant.
I thought that was fucked up, Shannon. I was like, that is fucked the fuck up.
Well-
It's Kiss. What do you expect?
You got any
It's
thoughts
usually
on-
Paul. It's usually Paul that's putting his foot in his mouth. But Gene's been definitely doing
Lately,
it.
it's been Gene.
It's been Gene a lot lately, and I've been very disappointed, because he said some fucked up shit, but not like this, dude. This is just ugly stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, why?
Totally
Why does he feel the
unnecessary.
need to say it? Like,
Exactly.
why?
And who are you going to believe, Gene Simmons or Rock and Roll History? I mean, everybody knows what Beth is. I mean, come on.
horrible song?
It's
But yeah.
It's just I don't understand these dudes. They're like almost 80, or they're talking shit. Come on.
I mean, it's a possibility that song could have saved Kiss at one time.
It
man.
did.
I mean,
Oh
It
no,
did.
that was Vinnie Vincent, and we'll get to him later. But
oh boy,
it
the
really
show's going downhill in a hurry.
Man, Kiss really needed that because although the first 3 albums are great albums, but they didn't sell.
Right.
You know, they would have been a footnote, a couple albums that we'll find somewhere. Instead, they're everywhere because of Beth. They just are.
Yep,
that's true.
I agree. It was.
And then Vinnie Vincent came in and saved him, so that's why he. I'm just gonna say something about Vinnie Vincent.
Yeah.
Go
If
ahead.
he was never in Kiss, we wouldn't know who the fuck he is because his 2 Vinnie Vincent and Invasion albums are horrible. He was a great songwriter.
and didn't do shit.
Didn't do shit, and it made a great band in Slaughter. So that
The
was
second Vinnie Vincent album wasn't terrible. It had a few good songs on it
well,
with Mark
because Slaughter
singing,
with
but
Mark was on there. So
yeah, but the first one's terrible.
But
I mean,
this guy has the gall to charge $200 for a CDR for a song, and he won't change his plan. If he doesn't sell it, he's just gonna shelve the fucking album like a little bitch that he is. What do you guys think about that?
I'll make sure I order 2 of them.
Well, you already ordered 2 of his box set. I'm still waiting
Fuck
for
that guy, dude. You know what? If you believe anything, speaking of, you don't believe anything anybody says, it's definitely this guy. This guy is so, I don't know. There's something about this guy that's just not right, man.
But he's a diva, but he shouldn't be a diva because he never was really nothing. He was on like 1.5 Kiss albums.
He's a diva
know-
because there's people out there that are willing to say, "Oh my God, you're Vinnie Vincent. You saved Kiss.
And
you're this.
you know
You're that.
what?
You're amazing." And then these
You buy-
morons that are on his Facebook groups that I'm not even
A
sure
lot
half
of
of them are
them.
real people, but it is a cult of personality for some reason with this guy, and I don't get it. And you can't say a word about him, and it's weird.
Yeah. And
if you buy from this guy, you're gonna get burnt.
You
I don't
get
feel
what you
fucking
deserve.
bad for you.
Yeah.
All
Sorry,
right, Andy,
go
what
ahead,
are you
man.
saying?
No, but do you know why we're talking about Vinnie Vincent?
Because he was in Kiss.
Why?
Because of Beth.
Yeah, he wrote Beth. That's what
Damn
happened.
it.
Never heard of Vinnie Vincent.
Just another reason to hate that shitty song.
I think the only good member who's ever been in Kiss is Bruce Kulick and Eric Carr. The rest are assholes. That's just my opinion because those two are
they've
great
all
guys.
even Ace and Peter have had their assholish moments.
But Ace is a dick, dude. Ace was always a dick.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not talking ill of Ted. He had something up his ass too. Because he sold more solo albums than they did, I don't know what the fuck. We know
if you ask the Rock and Roll Combat podcast, they've taken guesses about what he had up his ass.
That's true.
That's a great choice of words.
Oh my god!
Could have gone another route.
All right, so let's move on from a diva to another diva.
Celine Dion.
Dave Mustaine explains why guitar solo in
shit.
Megadeth's version of Ride the Lightning is close to Kirk Hammett's 1984 recording because Kirk copied him.
Whatever, dude. So we're gonna have Beavis singing "Ride the Lightning" now.
I don't hope it's really bad. It's just I'm not buying this album. I gave up after the last album. I was like, "Fuck this shit." I ain't buying.
No, I'm not buying. I'll download it.
I was gonna buy it because the first single was so good.
Tipping Point, yeah, kicked ass, man. Yeah.
And then everything else between the next two singles, and then finding out they're doing this god awful cover of "Ride the Lightning."
Yeah.
Why on your big celebration?
Yeah.
We talked about this. Why on your big farewell celebration album do you have to lower yourself to this?
They could have gone out so much better as the legendary band that they are. They really could have.
Yeah.
But literally the last song on the last ever Megadeth album is going to be Dave saying, "I was in Metallica, remember?"
Why don't he get over himself? He's in the big four of thrash.
Because he has never been able to get over it. That's the thing.
He was the baby brother, yeah.
He was the baby brother that got kicked out of the biggest metal band in the world.
Yeah. Why is there only a handful of bands know how to retire and stop gracefully? That's just a handful.
Yeah.
The rest just goes on and on.
The problem is even the ones that did at one point are starting to not anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I hope
we'll see how that
comes out.
I will segue into Mark's next topic. We'll see how this Triumph tour goes next year.
Oh, Triumph! I was just gonna say that Gil Moore said him and Rick are playing all the shows.
Good.
So yeah, and I would like to see it because I've never seen Triumph live, and they're one of my all-time favorite bands. So I'd like to see it. It's okay bringing other members to fulfill your sound, man. It's like Aerosmith had a keyboardist. It's fine. They're gonna play every song. They're gonna sometimes.
Did they say every song?
Oh, they didn't say every song.
They didn't say every
they
song.
Said they're gonna,
they said every
they, and they
show.
also said they're gonna be there.
Be there.
To say hi, maybe, and on stage.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But
I wish them the best.
They're gonna play They're gonna play the Canadian shows. It's gonna be when they start with the U.S. shows that it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Well,
I wish all three of them.
They'll be in Houston and San Antonio. They're big in Texas. They better be there, or there'll be a riot. There'll be a Guns N' Roses Metallica riot if they don't show up.
I think Chicago.
Not in 2026, Mark.
Chicago is the closest place to play here.
Anymore. They just don't. Yeah. People don't give a shit about nothing.
People might be too worried about breaking a hip if they start a riot.
Yeah. They might drop their phone.
The people going to see Triumph in 2026 are going to be signing up for AARP here soon.
I went to Duran,
I'm already there.
I went to Duran last week, and there was a lot of fucking kids younger than me.
Hey, man. AARP rules, dude. You know what? You can't fight it. You might as well join it. You get a lot of cool discounts with AARP. So
I
use it.
You know what? I was listening to the Stephen Pearcy interview on Billy Corgan, he loves Duran Duran. He even he said he did a cover of Planet Earth and sent it to Simon Le Bon. And I thought that was cool. And he loves Adam Ant. He even copied his vocal style a little bit. And I was going, that's so fucking cool.
I can hear it a little, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Ant. He says he does he was a big fan of Adam Ant, and he loved grunge, and he doesn't care if people call him hair metal because hey, it's making him money, that moniker. Call us hair metal.
Honestly though, Stephen Pearcy, that's a guy you never really hear. He's just kind of doing his thing, you know?
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah.
He goes to work, he sings the songs. He might not sound like he did when he was 25, but he's doing it for real. And
I think he's sober now.
He is sober.
Yeah,
He is.
cool.
He was doing bad. There were some videos in the past.
Yeah.
He had no business being on stage, man.
Yeah.
But
the last 3 years that I've seen him, he's been vocally, of course, has been a little hit or miss, but like actually performance wise, you can tell he's clean now. Yeah.
Good to see. Good to see.
Yeah, his presence on stage. I mean, the dude's feeling he's feeling the rock. I mean, the dude's there. Of course, he's going to have a worn out voice, but I'll take that over tapes.
But he's got Carlos Cavazo and Warren D. Martini on either side of him. That is fucking amazing. Two of the best guitar players. Carlos is a little underrated, but
he is.
And Blast from Slaughter's doing a great job on the drums.
Yeah. Well, he also said that Robin and him, when they brought in Warren, and Robin goes, he should be the main. I'll do the rhythm. Because Warren was just getting so good. Yeah. And it's like, we got to let him go. Yeah. Because Warren was just taking over, and Robin says, I'll just do the rhythms.
one of the most underrated guitar duos out there.
Fuck yeah.
And I think at that time, at his peak, he was only below Eddie at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was only
and even then, they didn't really come out until their first album was 83. So Eddie was really, I mean, after 84, Eddie wasn't what he was as far as guitar. So, I mean, by the time that Invasion of Your Privacy came out, you could probably argue that Warren might have been the best active guitar player
at that time.
Steven said he had the blueprint watching Van Halen, how they went from this club to this club to that club, and he was friends with Eddie, and they bonded a lot because Steven was originally a guitar player, and then they pushed him out to sing, and he had this amp, and Eddie says, here's my number, man. I need another one of those, But that's pretty cool. You guys should check out that Billy Corgan with Steven. It's really interesting. Really cool conversation.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard that on that Monk book about Stephen Pearcy, how the guys from Van Halen would borrow his amp and borrow his stuff in L.A., when they would go to the party place or to the party houses to go play, they would use Stephen Pearcy's PA. Isn't that crazy, dude?
Well, Steven was the one who was the promoter. He pushed the band. He got into Troubadour, and then the owner of the Troubadour goes, you can't call your band Ratt anymore because it's making a club look bad. Like there's rats in here. So he goes, okay. So they called themselves Gladiator for one show, and there was a line out the door. You know what? You could call yourselves Ratt. And he goes, what?
Back to Ratt.
He goes, you know what? We're not going to play here anymore because we're going to the whiskey now. We're upgrading. So he's doing the blueprint of Eddie Van Halen. So I thought that was pretty cool. But also, Peter Gabriel announced a new album called I'm kind of interested in how this is going to sound. I've been looking for snippets.
I heard it.
The last one was pretty good.
I heard it, and the last one, and it was half and half for me. It wasn't the best he has ever done, but I've always been a fan, so I'm looking forward to it. So I want to see him live. I think he's done touring. I think
that Secret World.
If he decides to do one more,
decides
to do one more, I'm not missing it.
Have you ever seen
it? It's in one of my cases.
You have the Secret World live?
Oh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
No, I have it. It's just in one of my cases.
No, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
That is a great live concert, man.
It is. Mm-hmm. That's the Paula Cole one, right?
Paula Cole, yeah.
One of my first radio
way better
shows.
Than Kate Bush.
I did the version.
Thank you.
Yeah. One of my first radio shows, I did the live version of In Your Eyes from that concert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. His daughter, I think, sings for him the last couple of tours, I think.
Yeah. I love that song. I just don't like it with Kate Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the live version of In Your Eyes. I think it's much better than the studio version.
Yeah. Well, they added all the instrumentation and stuff to it.
The thing with Don't Give Up, that he has Paula Cole
Mhm.
singing it. Really
I
good.
like that song. I mean,
Yeah,
I know I get
enjoy
shit
it.
on for liking it, but it's all right.
I don't shit
Yeah.
on you for liking anything. I
Games
just
Without Frontiers. I think Kate's voice
Yeah.
sounds great in that one too.
well, I
mean,
can't really hear her voice in that one, so that's great. But
What I think is really cool. I like the way that he's doing this because he did that with his last album too. That he's putting out a track each month,
yeah.
and then the full album is coming out at the end of the year. So you'll have the whole album by the time the album comes out.
yeah.
He's putting out an album. I'm putting out a song each month, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Huh.
I can't wait to hear it. I need to hear that last album, but also I'm gonna put this in here. Disney reportedly plans significant comeback in hand-drawn animation.
Cool.
I have a
Good for
ton of
them.
classic Disney right over here. I love that kind of stuff.
Because
It's-
You know, I love it. You know what I love about South Park? They still fucking do it the original way,
Yep.
man. They haven't changed anything as far as
But
anime.
I'm
It
just
would
saying-
suck if the animation was good in South Park. It wouldn't be the same. But good for
Yeah,
Disney though.
But like new animation, like on Cartoon Network and stuff like that, the artwork is so freaking lazy, dude.
Mhm.
It's like, ugh.
I think
They're
The Simpsons
all-
is half hand and half computer.
Yeah.
so,
A half computer, yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Also,
Anything
by the
with
way,
Family
just
Guy.
everyone, congratulations, Mark, 25 years at Disney.
Yeah, Mark,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
25 years and I have no retirement. Thank you for getting rid of the pension before I started. That's cool because
Yeah, I got a nice piece of paper in the mail today. I don't want to say it because it'll piss me off, but
What?
I'm paying $400 more a month for something.
insurance.
Yeah.
Let's don't get political here. All right, but then we got to geezer.
Oh, I'm not. I'm laughing at it. I mean, fuck. What else can you do?
Well, your wife doesn't have insurance that she can put you on.
That's it.
Oh, mine only went up
So,
$5. this year.
even employer plans you still have to pay for.
Yeah.
mine only went up $5 this month for Kaiser. So that's
good
cool.
for you, man.
Uh,
We need to bitch about California, but there's so many. It seems like there's so many good things out there, dude.
There's a lot. I don't bitch about I bitch about the leadership. I don't bitch about. I love California. I ain't leaving.
I loved it. I
leaving.
wish I could go
I ain't
back.
leaving.
I can't afford to live
It's
there
just,
now.
it's
But
just like the people in the Palisades fire getting screwed by bureaucracy. So just put it that way. By the state and the mayor of Los Angeles, the governor and the mayor of Los Angeles.
wasn't there
But-
something about Mickey Mouse in the news? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm.
No, there was something
there
about what is it? What's that? Betty Boop and Blondie are now
and
public domain?
Goofy. hmm
Goofy's public domain.
Maybe that's.
One of his cartoons, I think. I think Pluto too.
Now we're
Like,
gonna get horror movies
Like the first
Cool.
appearance of those characters. Yeah.
because Steamboat Willie is gonna be a horror movie. They made Winnie the Pooh Blood and Blood.
That was
movie.
awesome. The Winnie the Pooh one
Blood
was
and Honey.
awesome.
Blood Nutty. I can't
Loved
wait to
it.
see the Steamboat Willie one. But Geezer Butler's using AI singer to help him write his upcoming solo album. It really helped him a lot. What do you think about that?
Yeah, at least he's honest about everything. So good for
Yeah.
him.
As long as he uses a real singer when he actually puts it out, that's
Well, a Rock and Metal Combat podcast made a thing about that. They used Robodrums for The Devil You Know for Heaven and Hell, and they
Yeah.
told Vinny to play
Yeah.
the same beat and not put his flavor in there. So I thought that was fucked up.
I
didn't
mean
know
that,
that. I
that's
do
what
like
that's
that
pretty
album.
much what that's pretty much what Brad Wilk did for 13.
Yeah, I do like that album though. But we're not gonna get political on here. This isn't political to me because these guys are friends. I got called out by some guy. I'm not gonna say his name. I love the guy. Ted Nugent calls out good friend Tom Morello. You're not Rage Against the Machine. You are the machine. And I kind of agree
mean,
with that because
Yeah.
he's making millions of dollars. He ain't giving that shit to the people.
I mean,
He earned
you know
it.
what? Like
His money.
as I said
Well-
earlier, when they started out as a band, that was their message. I mean, what are they going to do? Change the message all of a sudden? You know what I mean? That's the way they've always been. And we saw Tom Morello, and he said nothing bad politically. He said we should all be united. We should all,
I agree with him.
you know, I mean, whatever he said, I remember everything he said when we saw him live was positive.
Yeah.
Nothing political.
I love Tom Morello. I
That
have
was
no problem with him.
35 years ago. The
I
band
mean,
doesn't even
and
exist
him
anymore.
calling Green Day and them stupid. I mean, come on, Ted.
Well,
You're better
Billy
than that,
Joe
dude.
is kind of stupid because he fucking
Why?
But
he-
still, dude.
He just talks politics too much on stage.
No,
You
let
know-
him. Let him.
Well,
And Ted
well,
doesn't.
That's his choice.
I don't want to see Ted do that either.
But that's their choice. That's what they want to do.
Springsteen does it a little bit, and that's okay.
You know what you're going to get when you
But-
see these people.
But Billy looks like unhinged when he does it, though.
Yeah, but you can't tell these people that they can't.
I'm not saying
But I
not
agree.
to do it. I'm just saying, kind of calm it down a little bit. Don't do it as much.
I agree. I go there to get away from that shit.
Yeah,
So
I don't
agree,
wanna
Mark.
see
I don't want to
politics on
see
the
it
show.
either, but it's going to happen.
I'm there to get away from life, not to get back into what the fuck is going on. I'm pissed off at everything right now, but I don't want to hear it.
That's what they want to talk about. You can't silence people.
I'm not trying to silence them. I say, can you calm it
that's
down
right.
just a tad? Just a tad.
Well, they sure are
Turn it down
trying
a
to
little
silence people.
I don't want to
Did I say that
silence
out loud?
anybody. But
Did
you
I
know
say that out
what?
loud?
You know what? This kind of pisses me off. This actor's made a lot of money in his career, and now he's getting his fans to pay for his eviction, his Los Angeles home, Mickey Rourke.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
That
Pay your
guy has some issues.
He's always had problems.
For a long time.
Like, you quit acting to become a boxer. Now look at your face. God.
It's like what he's been I think he's been in the Expendables. That's it, right? For like
Well,
5
you
minutes.
know, he's been in The Wrestler. He's been in.
Oh, that was a good movie. Yes, he did.
Iron
The
Man
Wrestler,
3.
yes.
He was in
The
Iron
Wrestler
Man
was good.
3. Yeah.
And when he was younger,
Harley
he
Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
I
was,
love
yeah,
that. movie.
and the Pope of Greenwich Village.
Pope of Greenwich Village is so
That was a good movie.
Great movie.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah, when he looked good.
No, not 9.5 weeks.
He was in
Was
9.5
it 9.5 weeks? It was 9.5 weeks.
Yeah, he
He was in
was.
9.5 weeks. Yeah. Ken Basic.
He was in a lot of stuff, especially there in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And very, very good critically acclaimed. Maybe not big blockbusters, but he really had his
He was in Diner also, right? He was in Diner, right?
yeah, he is in Diner.
Diner's
Yeah,
a
you're
great
right.
movie too. Love that fuck.
But
I need to get that on 4K.
sometimes
What do you
these
think you're doing,
guys-
pal? Get away from there.
sometimes these actors and celebrities and stuff, they hire so many people, dude. They have to pay
Yeah.
so many people. It's ridiculous. And that so many people just fucking steal from them, dude. And then a lot of them, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have a dependency on alcohol or drugs, and that money just goes, dude.
Yeah.
And then after a while, Hollywood stops calling.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know, it happens to everybody. Or unless you're one of the greats, like De Niro and Hanks, and you're still working. But you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to bring this up, but look at Robin
Really,
Williams,
dude?
the greatest in the 90s. In the 2000s, Hollywood just didn't need him anymore.
Yeah, they even canceled the show with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was a pretty good show.
Yeah, he was doing stuff like Patch Adams and what was that with the green goo? What was that movie?
Oh, Flubber did really good.
Flubber.
That was the
That
90s.
movie was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah,
That movie
it was bad,
terrible.
but Robin Williams was coming out with a new movie like every 6 months, and they were great. But then after a while,
he played a great bad guy too. He did an episode of a Special Victims Unit in the Law and Order franchise. He was creepy.
What was that movie? The photo one he did.
24-hour photo or something like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
There was another movie where he played a bad guy too. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. But
I don't know. I love Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah.
What's that movie with God dang it, with John Lithgow as the trans?
Oh, The World According to Garth.
Ah, that movie's so good. I love that fucking movie.
I like
that's one of them I never liked.
Moscow and the Hudson.
Moscow and the Hudson.
The Birdcage is great.
The Birdcage.
Birdcage was
the
funny.
one with Walter Matthau.
Fisher King was good.
Walter Matthau, the one he did with him was good.
Survivors.
Even Bicentennial Man was a good. I like Bicentennial Man.
I did too.
Yeah, he's a great actor, man. Who would have thought if you see Mark and Mindy, this guy's going to be one of the best actors in history. At least at one time he was, most popular. Same thing with Tom Hanks. It's like, seriously, after watching Bosom Buddies and all that, he's going to be one of these. And Bachelor Party, he's going to be one of the most
Bachelor Party rules.
And hell,
acclaimed actors ever.
even Disney just wrote an entire movie around him improv. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
And I was reading on Wikipedia. Of course, you can always take that as a grain of salt, but sometimes I find it interesting but I always look up like actors or actresses that we really don't know that much about. I was watching Happy Days, so I was reading up about Al Mortino, which was the guy who who
Arnold?
Al.
Al. He was Al.
Yeah, Al. He was the one that let's bring in Robin Williams because they were friends.
Yeah.
Let's bring him in for that role for Mork. So it was his idea to bring him in.
Let's give a shout out to Al. Yep.
Yep.
All right, man. But the NFL
the Weezer
playoffs,
video
man.
for Buddy Holly.
Congratulations to the Steelers. Even though I don't want your team to win the Super Bowl. They don't need another one.
Poor Joe. He's out there trying to do his show on Cranium, watching this football game, going insane probably while trying to do his radio show. At the
Congratulations!
I wasn't gonna watch it, and then somebody had to bring it up in the chat.
They're not gonna make it past this week. I'm sorry.
They're not. No. And Andy's team's gonna beat us.
Either of the Niners going to make it past this week.
Niners are going to beat Philadelphia.
They're going to beat the Eagles.
Yes.
We just lost another linebacker.
Dude,
they're going to beat the Eagles.
Dude,
I hope so. Plug and play, man.
I hope so, man.
Break it down. Watch. Who's got the better quarterback?
Purdy.
49ers.
Better quarterback.
49ers. Who's got a better running game this year?
49ers.
Well,
no, the Eagles do. The Eagles
year?
actually have a better running game.
No, not this year.
Not this year.
Oh.
Not this
talking
year.
about DeAndre Swift. He's having a mediocre year, actually.
Who's got a better coach? 49ers.
But he hasn't
won a Super Big Bowl. Dom, though.
Sirianni does.
Big Dom's not there. The 49ers sideline. That's going to be a big deal. No, but
fuck
the
that guy.
49ers can win this game. The Eagles do have an edge on defense, but
big edge.
Niners have a good defense too.
We do.
Yeah, they shut down Seattle's offense last week.
So yeah, they kind of did, but that 17-yard play was unforgivable.
Right.
And the Eagles shut themselves down. This whole second half for the Eagles has been
the Eagles didn't play their starters last week, by the way.
The last second half of the year has been terrible. If they were playing in a different division, they would not be in the playoffs at all.
Yeah, Buffalo should have been if it wasn't for some bad coaching. Buffalo should have won that game. I mean,
yeah, Buffalo should have just kicked the extra point and would have won in overtime.
Yeah.
I told you that Bills coach always does stupid.
He's an idiot.
Same thing with Detroit. Same thing with fucking that guy from Detroit.
That's why Allen's never going to win a Super Bowl there in Buffalo. He's going to win one, but he's going to be on another team, and he's going to be second string. He's going to be old.
John Harbaugh better not go to the fucking Arizona.
I predicted him to go to Miami. I think that's a perfect fit for him.
Did they fire
it's
the
gonna
Miami
probably be
coach?
Miami.
Yeah.
No, but they're gonna.
They're
going. I thought they did.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I think they're
like
going
to see him go to New York.
Yeah.
I would love to see him as a Giants.
But our defensive coordinator has been asked to interview for fucking Arizona. I don't want him in our division. I hope they say no. I'm sorry, Robert. We ain't getting you in our division. No. No fucking way.
And I think they're going to match whatever these head coaches offer him money, financial.
They already said that. But he just got a new agent, so we'll see what happens. He wants to be a top coach. He's going to
cash in. He's going to cash in no matter where he goes.
You know,
I'm more. What were you saying, Andy?
I was going to say, if I was Robert Saleh, I'll go ahead and go take another shot. Give me another team. Don't give me the fucking Jets.
Yeah.
Jets is where people go to die. Quarterbacks.
I mean, don't take the Browns either.
Look at Aaron Rodgers. 1 year out of being on the Jets, made the playoffs.
Yeah. Hey, you guys got 10 wins.
Yeah.
You broke the 9-win curse.
That's Mike Tomlin's voodoo magic right there.
That's
just.
But I'm glad that.
Well, no, they got like what?
I really thought
years over 500.
I'm sorry. I thought that Rodgers was hurt because of his ribs, but I had heard that God chose to get the rib from Eve.
That's true.
And let Aaron have a full set of ribs.
Well, so, I mean, when we have priests blessing our field, you know, it's just no one stands a chance. We are God's team.
Yeah. Yeah. Back there in that left hand end zone there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, America's team can't do shit, and they think Jerry Jones thinks they're going to make the Super Bowl next year.
They will not every year until Jerry Jones is dead.
I agree with that. That's sad.
He is holding back that.
I don't want anybody to die.
Much.
I mean, as a Cowboys fan, I would be sick of just hearing about this. We're going to make the Super Bowl every year. Yeah. You hear from this fucking Jerry Jones, it's like, dude,
shut up.
And when he's the reason they're not.
Yeah,
exactly. And he needs to give, as me and Andy were talking about him, he needs to give other people power to make some decisions for that.
Well, he
team.
has his son doing it a lot.
They don't let him do shit.
His son talked him out of doing that. What's that one quarterback that just fizzled out? He was like an Oklahoma quarterback. I forgot his name. He wanted to draft him.
Oh, Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. He wanted, and his son Steven says no, no. So he talked.
I remember that, but where's he been the rest of the time? Because
that's true.
First of all, I like Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott.
I think he's a good quarterback.
You can't blame him for Dallas's season this year. You can't.
That $60 million price tag hurts that team.
Yeah,
big time. $60 million.
Here's the thing, though. Like, it's bad management because like it's the same thing as with the Ravens right now. We're gonna find out next year whether it's been Harbaugh or it's been Lamar. That's the thing. Yeah. We're gonna find out.
I heard Lamar and Harbaugh
it's going to be another Tom Brady going to the Bucs thing. We found out that Brady was the reason that they were winning. Yeah. It wasn't Belichick.
Yeah,
it was Brady.
Well, look at Belichick in college football.
Exactly, but now we're going to find out next year if it's Harbaugh that was holding
him and his granddaughter,
or if it's Lamar that's just girlfriend. Not
his granddaughter.
Lamar is not as good as everybody thinks he is. That's what we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Oh well, because like Mark was saying that Lamar was very vocal with Harbaugh leaving.
Yeah.
You as an owner and upper management cannot let that happen. Nope. You cannot let that happen. That coach was there for 18 or 19 years, has brought you success for a very long time. And he hit a little bump here, and you're just going to throw him away like that? That sucks.
Joe made some good points. Joe made some good points.
Yeah.
They've had Lamar Jackson for 8 years now. They've won 3 playoff games.
Yeah.
Purdy's won
when
more
you
games
win 3 playoff games with a 2-time NFL MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we all know that the MVP is just sports writers being
I know that, but I mean,
and voting the way they want to vote.
In 2019,
Steve Young won a Super Bowl.
The 2 years that Lamar won MVP, he was one of, if not the best players in the league.
Yeah,
and they did nothing. The first year, 2019, they went 14-2. He won the MVP. They got blown out in the first round of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Blown out. The second year he won it, I think that was the year that they lost in the AFC Championship game.
So are y'all thinking? So are y'all gonna think that we're gonna see how badly Lamar really is?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna find out next year. And it also depends. It depends on who they get as the coach. Because
didn't they get rid of
there's
his
not a lot of great
coordinator
right
also? And that guy's the one who, because they said they fired John because
they want
to get rid of his offensive
coordinators gone. They want everybody gone.
But the thing is, his offensive coordinator kind of opened him up a little bit.
Yeah. We'll find out next year. The thing right now is there are not a lot of great coaches available in this league. And so I don't know who the Ravens are going to get, but we'll find out next year. And it's going to be interesting. I'm hoping they get a shit coach and they go back to being one of the worst teams in the league. As a Steelers fan, I'd love to see that. I really would.
I love to see that too, because pass interference on Michael Crabtree in the Super Bowl. And it didn't get fucking called.
Because if you fired Harbaugh, okay, you better have a good backup plan. You better just not fire him and not.
I don't think they do.
And Washington is having problems with Dan Quinn too. So we'll see what happens with that.
Honestly, that's the only reason that the Steelers haven't fired Mike Tomlin yet. Because they don't have anybody that they could bring in.
Yeah,
they don't.
Of who they can really.
I think that missed field goal bottom of the
option.
And then I saw all these memes. If Justin Tucker was there, he wouldn't have missed a 24-yard field goal.
Yeah, if Justin Tucker was there, the Ravens would have had a happy ending.
Yeah.
If Robbie Gold was our kicker in the last Super Bowl, we would have won the game.
Oh, fuck yeah! That sucks, man. But let's get to the Extreme begins work on their 7th studio album. I am fucking ecstatic about that because it took them 10 years to make the last album, and I'm glad that Rihanna.
They should take another 10 years and make
Rihanna.
Yeah, they should take their time, make sure it's.
You know what? I love Jerry. You're reviewing that album. I hope you're going to listen to it.
Actually, I didn't hate that last album. You're right, Mark. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, thank you. But we are reviewing that that album coming up soon. So, but I'm happy about that. They're not taking 10 years.
Didn't love it, but didn't hate it.
Well, that's good.
Spoiler.
And then also, let's get into some weird shit. Jerry,
As if we haven't already.
Jerry, you worked over a fryer. So if you
I
dropped
did.
your earbuds in a fryer, would you reach your hand in a fryer? Well, a Ohio McDonald's employee hospitalized after reaching into a fryer for a dropped earbud.
Ohio
listen,
is
it
all
all
you need to
depends.
know about that.
I mean, it all depends. Let me explain. There could be some logic behind it. There's always that instinct right away.
It is.
You know,
I
when it
agree
happens,
with
you
that.
don't know what you're doing. But if she thought about it for a minute and then stuck her hand in it, she deserved it. But we've all done shit out of, out of a whim or an instinct that we're not too smart. It's happened to all of us.
But if you do this job a lot working over a fryer, you learn to fuck those instincts. Because I dropped corn dogs directly out of a fryer and my hand went to grab it and I pulled it back.
I got my tie stuck in the bun toaster one time. No,
I worked at
I
Burger
did.
King. I know that butt toaster.
Yeah, done the broiler, right? Yeah,
The broiler.
had it stuck in there.
Yeah, man. But I'm just saying, it's like I've been, like we said, Disney at 25 years. When I had girls, they had their phones inside their pockets and they dropped them into the fryer and they were going to reach in. And I said, stop! Get the tongs! Your phone is gone! Your phone is gone! Stop! You can't save it.
It's just that sudden instinct that you just know what you're doing.
But it's
so
300 or 400 degrees. Don't even try.
Sure.
It's dead.
I
It's
knew a
gone.
guy. We had a guy that could stick his finger and hand in the fryer and it wouldn't burn his fucking finger, dude. I swear. I'm telling you.
His nerves endings were gone.
You know,
I've worked since I was 16 years old over fryers, and I could like touch the top of the oil and not feel anything. But my nerves are good. I'm just so used to getting burned that the burns are not. It's like a flesh wound to me now. It's just a flesh wound. I get popped on oil all the time. It's like it hurts for a second and it's gone. My body got used to it, But also, let's see, another stupid story. A lawsuit against SeaWorld alleging the park failed to keep safe conditions after a woman said she was hit in the face by a duck while riding a roller coaster is now dismissed.
Yeah.
How can you control a duck flying?
It's like what was it, PETA that blasted Randy Johnson for actually hitting that pigeon that one year? Remember that? He fucking threw the pigeon, just incinerated that pigeon. Like he meant to do that, You couldn't do that one time out of a million, probably. You know what I mean? How that happened. I mean, it's just
right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have duck insurance. You know what?
Everybody wants to sue everybody for anything. They see a big corporation, they go, money.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's like she was on a roller coaster, the duck was flying. It's like SeaWorld can control the duck from flying. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, it's just dumb.
It's
dumb. People nowadays. And the sad part about it, there's lawyers out there that are going to take that case, and they may win.
Well, it got dismissed.
Dude, when that dude Fabio got hit in the face when he was on that roller coaster. Remember that?
It's all bleeding. He has noses. I think it broke his nose, didn't it?
Yeah, it broke his nose. Hey, did he pass away?
Fabio?
Is he still
I
alive?
haven't heard.
Fabio's still alive.
Is he?
Yeah. And then also, Jerry brought the story up. Congratulations to Nita Strauss on being pregnant.
Yeah.
Good for her.
So who are we going to get to replace her? Are we going to get that big muscular dude again?
They're probably going to bring Kane back.
Back? Well, Gilby Clark did play with Alice Cooper too for her, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And the last
maybe Orianthi will go back to him. Maybe
they were going to bring her back, and then she got pregnant too. So
Orianthi's got a kid.
I think something happened because they were going to bring Orianthi back, and then she pulled out.
Michael Jackson. I thought it was Michael Jackson.
No, it was Alice Cooper. They're going to bring her back to cover some shows, and she couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
Michael Jackson. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
What, 2010, right?
And then
that was like 2010, wasn't it?
Well, it was when he died. It was 2009.
Yeah.
And then the last story.
We're getting ready for the history tour.
That would mean I'm 54. Fuck, I'm old.
Yeah, I'm 55. Fuck off. And then, surprise, Billy Joel, the Piano Man, returned to the stage well, it wasn't last night now, in Wilmington, Florida, to aptly titled tribute band called Turnstiles.
That's cool. I like the one. Yeah.
That's the last story of the night. Anything on it? I
I
thought
like
it
it
was
when
cool.
That was cool.
like
Yeah.
David Gilmour did that a few times with Brit Floyd. I like it when these people come out and play with these tribute
Well,
bands,
the
man. I
band
do.
said that was awesome. It says they like
Of course
loved him
it'd
for
be.
years, and they go, Billy Joel came up and played with us. It was like the best moment of our lives.
Yeah.
That was
All
cool,
right.
man. But Jerry, let's get into what we're doing, man.
Let's do it, man. We're gonna do on our top 11 favorite songs 2025. So let's get 11, 10, 9 from Andy. What do you got?
Yeah, okay. Now, I wasn't going to be on here because I didn't have a list ready. And then Mark said, why don't you just grab them from your top 11 albums? I said, oh, that's a good idea. But then I felt like a cheat. I said, you know what? I'll wipe the slate clean. You know me better than that, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
So I went to some curated playlist on Apple called In Rock, which they play new rock music playlists. I love it. So I went to that and I pulled out the most interesting tracks from there. And I range everywhere from country to rock to hard rock. So it's going to be interesting. And I'm going to start off. I know just a couple of these bands. I've heard of them. And I'm going to, since this is kind of new to us, I thought that I can give an example of what band they sound like. Now, it's just an example. I'm not comparing them. I'm not saying they're better than. They're just an example of what they remind me of when I hear them. So let's start off with number 11, a band called Arctic Wave with a band called Caribbean Blue. If you think that that yacht rock is dead, this could have been released in 1980. Yacht rock. The
Love
band's
me some
called
yacht
Arctic
rock.
Wave.
Me too.
It's got a really cool beat, and it's sung in a yacht rock kind of way. And this is their third album, which was really cool about this too, is that I could go back to the albums and hear more. So Caribbean Blue by Arctic Wave is what I'm going to start off with.
Nice.
Number 10 is a band that I've seen live actually at a festival here in Houston when they used to have Summerfest. And they're more of a poppy alternative rock band. They're called The National, which I'm pretty sure y'all have heard of The National.
No.
I'm gonna
write them down now.
No.
Yeah, The National. The name of the song is Deep In. Paul's in Pieces is the name of the song from 2025. It's a live track. So that's my number 10. My number 9, I'm going to go with Richard Ashcroft, To Be Loved Again. If y'all remember The Verve and Bittersweet Symphony, well, that's Richard Ashcroft. And it's a great song. And it's got, when I was hearing it, I was, oh man, I sure hope that they didn't left this orchestra piece from somewhere. But
Get sued by the Stones again.
Man. It's an acoustic song with orchestra backing, and I've always thought he was very passionate with his vocals. So Richard Ashcroft would be my number 9 with To Be Loved.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
All right, so I didn't put my list in any kind of order because I really do think these are 11 great songs that I would recommend from this year. I think that a lot of these are from the albums that would be on my top 11 list for 2025, but not all of them. There are some. There is a song here that I adore from an album that I was extremely disappointed in, and I think people that have heard us talk before will probably know what that album is from 2025. But a lot of these are the bands that I would probably put on my top 11 list for albums. So I just picked some songs. The first one is actually one that probably wouldn't be on my list because I have not actually listened to the full album yet, but the first single from the album I really, really loved. And I really do want to check the album out. People that have watched these shows will know how much I love Steve Hackett, the guitar player from Genesis. And his current live band, filled with phenomenal musicians, and the vocalist that he has been touring with for about the last 15 or so years is named Nad Sylvan. And he's a great vocalist, and he just put out another album. He's put out a few solo albums. He put out a new solo album this year, and I forget what the name is. I forgot to write it down. I wrote the rest of them down. I forgot to write the name of that album down. But the first single was called "That's Not Me," and I think it's a really, really great song. It's catchy. It's not exactly what you would expect for someone who sings for Steve Hackett. It's not it's progressive to a point, but it's catchy, it's melodic, it has heaviness to it. Really, really great song. His vocals sound awesome. He's a great singer. If you've seen Steve Hackett or if you have seen any of his live performances on video for the last 10 years or so, Nad Sylvan has a phenomenal voice, and I think that this is a really, really great song. Definitely recommend that one. Next, an album that Andy has been raving about, and rightfully so, over the past little bit. It was, I believe, it was your number one on your show last week, when you guys did Black Spinner, when you guys did your top albums. Spock's Beard, phenomenal, phenomenal progressive rock band.
Love that name. Love that name.
And their new album, The Archaeoptimist, and I'm going to pick the song Next Step. It's the song that closed the album. It's a 10-minute song because, of course, it is progressive rock. But I think it's an absolutely phenomenal song. It really takes me back to the 70s. It has that kind of Kansas vibe. It has some sticks in there. It has some old school progressive rock, but actually a lot of the American progressive rock, more so than the British progressive rock of the 70s. And I really love that kind of sound. There's not a lot of bands that are doing that. There's a lot of bands that are throwing back to the old kind of British sound of 70s progressive rock, not nearly as many that have that kind of American sensibility. And I think Spock's Beard do a great job with that. So Next Step from their album, The Archaeoptimist.
Oh yeah, I'm just starting to get into them, and you can already feel the authenticity of them, and them being very there's nobody else like them.
I have two albums by them, and I like them a lot, but I haven't kept up with them. So.
Yeah,
and they're a band that has some different eras, because they had the original era with Neil Moore, and then everything that they've done since, and it's just a really, really great, really, really great band. So, and then on my they're number 3. Okay. And then my next pick is an album that I know a lot of us were really, really excited for because of how good this band's second album was. And we got their third album this year, and it was fantastic. And that is Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen's band Mammoth, and the title track from the album, The End. Just a really, really fantastic track. I mean, Wolfie's really just out there doing a great job. I mean, I've really loved everything that he's put out. I got to see him live after the first album came out, opening up for Guns N' Roses. Just absolutely killer. He sounds amazing on record. It's all him on record, but the band he has behind him live is just as good, able to pull those songs off really well. I want to see them again with these next 2 albums that they've put out, because I only got to see the stuff off the first album. So I'd really love to see them again. So I picked the title track off of Mammoth's The End as my next pick.
Cool.
Yeah, I think this next tour that they're doing right now for this album is going to be very important. Very important for him.
All right, Mark.
I'm going to go with Cheap Trick from the album All Washed Up, The Riff That Won't Quit. Love that fucking song. The album I haven't really got into as much so far.
Oh, I love it. I played a lot of it.
It's good. It's really good. But the thing is, I need to listen to it more. And then, like Andy said, I went out of my box to try to find out who is releasing albums in 2025 that I might have missed. And this album is I heard the whole fucking album on Amazon. I'm gonna buy it. I fucking love Rob Thomas. He released a new album in 2025 in September, and the song is Hard to Be Happy. It's a really fucking good song. And
yeah, I never could get into his solo stuff. I love Matchbox 20, but I just never.
This is Matchbox 20 shit, dude. You should really listen to this new album. It's really good. And then one of my favorite artists of all time, that I didn't get the album yet, but I'm gonna get this because I listened to the whole album also, like Rob Thomas. Bryan Adams, Roll with the Punches, the song Roll with the Punches from the album Roll with the Punches. Fucking great.
It's a great album.
Great fucking album. And I need to buy that also. I love the Cheap Trick. I'll wash out the Rob Thomas and the Brian Adams. I kind of try to find stuff that people won't think I pick, and
Mhm.
it's really cool because Rob Thomas, I love fucking his voice, and he's a great songwriter. One of the best songwriters of the 20th century. I'm just saying that people give him shit because I think a lot of people give shit for band names like Ugly Kid Joe and Matchbox 20. You
Well,
know,
also just a lot of people that we are around hate '90s music. So
True,
And
yeah.
especially pop '90s rock. I mean,
and
yeah.
Candlebox, they give them a fucking shit for Candlebox, but fucking they
Well,
write great songs, man.
Also,
Matchbox
I
20
feel like
gets
people just really shit on him, even though he was on a fantastic Santana song.
Fuck
That
yeah,
song got
he
so
wrote that song.
overplayed. That song got so oversaturated that I think people would shit on him for it for some reason. And I don't agree with that at all.
But
I
he
think it's
wrote it.
fantastic.
He wrote the lyrics to that
Yeah.
song smooth.
Matchbox 20
And it's
gets
a
lumped in
fantastic
with
song.
like Sugar Ray and Smash
Yes.
Mouth. They
Yeah,
get lumped
Sugar
in with
Ray and
those bands.
Smash Mouth suck.
and they shouldn't have, because first of all, to me, Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20 kind of collide together. I can't tell the difference of what they release.
Because
But
he's
but the thing with Matchbox 20 was that they felt like they were real. They were authentic. It was
yes.
real good pop rock. It was good, honest pop rock. There's nothing wrong with that.
One of
But
my
if,
favorite songs
but
by him is Disease. I love that fucking
but
song.
but when you get into the other bands that y'all just mentioned from the '90s, all that is oversaturated corporate studio crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever watched live from
I think for some reason Collective Soul gets lumped in with them too.
yeah,
Like that, and that's a fantastic band.
Yeah.
fantastic. band.
And
Good
They
rock
do, yeah.
band. Mhm.
But I'm just saying, if you ever watch live from Daryl's house, he did a thing with Rob Thomas. It's an amazing episode.
Yeah.
Check that out.
All right. So you're done?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to start out with one of my favorite German bands. Halloween from Giants and Monsters, man. Fucking This Is Tokyo, man. I love that fucking tune, dude. I tried playing that yesterday on my show, but fucking Sam kept skipping that one too. Check the file. The file's all right. For some reason, it just was in a pissy mood yesterday and skipped a couple of my songs.
Well, you could just like we
I
put
did
it in a
that.
program.
Reconverted it.
Reconverted
I did.
it. Oh, it didn't
Yeah.
work. Okay.
Sometimes hell, it cut off a song halfway yesterday.
yeah,
Embarrassing
sometimes
song
Sam's been
yesterday.
in a pissy mood lately.
Sam is a bitch.
Yeah, it really is. But I dig that song. I think their last album's fucking great, dude. I
Mhm.
mean, you don't hear much about it, but I think it's amazing.
It's better than the one before it.
Yeah. And then in this my next pick, Testament is back, folks. Infanticide AI, dude, is a fucking banger, dude. Holy shit. When I heard that song, I'm like, this sounds like fucking, late 80s Testament, early 90s Testament, man. Good shit, dude. Love
Hey,
it.
what's the name of the song, Jerry?
Infanticide AI Testament. Off Parabellum, right? Yeah,
Playlist. Out of all
great
this.
fucking album. And then my third pick is absolutely love this girl. She's pop, but she's very dark in her songs. But for some reason, she wrote a very uplifting song this year. I'll talk about Lana Del Rey. You can laugh at me if you want.
Lana Del Rey rules.
Fucking love her stuff.
Eddie
Dude. The
can't
song
stop. She
is
loves you guys.
and the song is Bluebird. It is
Eddie
one of the
loves
most.
her.
It is one of
I
the
need to
most
listen to
beautiful
her because
songs.
all you motherfuckers love her.
Yeah, I mean, her stuff is pop.
She
It's
writes
very
great songs.
dark. It's very dark, her stuff. But this song here
Mhm.
is, it's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful songs I've heard in years, man. Check it out. It's called Bluebird. Beautiful acoustic song. There's a harmonica in it. Her voice is great. She has that full ass voice. It's almost like Baroque like in her delivery. It's so cool. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
How she
she
sings
looks
is
like she's
so
from the
good.
30s or the 40s.
Exactly,
Mhm.
and it sounds amazing.
That's
She has a
what it
very full voice. She doesn't sing.
Yeah.
She doesn't sing
Smokes.
from her throat. She doesn't sing from her nose. She has a very full voice.
And she's a
And
huge
it's a
smoker.
very old-fashioned woman baritone voice,
Yes.
and she's
And I'm
got
new to
the
her.
words and she's
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh my god!
Mhm.
I got at her in like February. I heard a song called Cruel World off her Ultraviolence album, which is an amazing fucking album from
Mm.
start to finish. And just been in love with her stuff ever since, man. I'm serious. I like me some good pop, dude. I'm not gonna deny that I do. So I like Taylor Swift, so of course I'm gonna like Lana Del Rey. The song they did together, Snow on the Beach, was actually really good. But anyway, Those are my first 11, 10, 9. Check out Lana, man. She's a cool chick, man. She really is.
Yeah, she does a really good cover of "Doing Time" by Sublime.
I
She
love
does it
Sublime.
tight,
I
dude.
need to check that out.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, Andy, 876, dude.
309.
Where am I? All right. Let me see here. I am going to go with this one here. This is a very dark, stripped down song by a guy called Amigo the Devil. A lot of his music is like that. A lot of his music very dark, dense, acoustic based. The name of the song is "New Kind of Lonely." Now, if y'all are on a ledge, don't listen to him because he's got some depressing.
Oh, yeah.
But if you really like some really good, dark, depressing lyrics that make you think, he's really good. That's Amigo the Devil. And the next one, I am going to go with this really good. It's a country rock song. It's kind of in the vein of, let's say, like the Burrito Brothers. It's done by a band called Naranjo, and that's Spanish for orange. I guess that's where they're getting it from, but that's stands for orange. But the name of the song is "She Don't Want Him." It's got that old country kind of lyrics, you know. It's a really good song. I fell in love with it. And then my number 6, I found this band called Jag One, and they're like punk rock. They're a 3-piece band, and the name of the song is Adela. And it starts off punk rock, and it really does do a lot of changes because it's almost 6 minutes long. So there's a lot of changes and a lot of guitars, a lot of screeching and screaming guitars, and the vocals are, huh?
Nothing.
Oh, and the vocals are just so great. So that is Jag One with the song Adela. So those are my.
You said changes. I started singing yes, changes.
I love about Andy, man. I can always find some new interesting
I know
bands when
Andy's.
Andy
I
comes
wrote
on.
some shit down already from him.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
All right. Well, Jerry played this song on his show yesterday. And I think it is a fantastic song. I really do need to re-listen to this album because I have not listened to the full thing since it came out, but I do still love the singles. And Mark, you can close your ears now. I'm going to pick a Ghost song. And I'm going to pick Lacrima, one of the singles from the last
I think
album.
Mark likes that song, actually.
I like that
It
song.
is a very cool song. I love the 80s keyboards in the opening. I love the heaviness to it. I think it's catchy. I love Tobias's vocals on it. I really do think it is a really, really catchy and memorable Ghost song. Now, is it necessarily what I always love from Ghost? No, but I think it's a really, really cool song nonetheless. And I think I love the music video too. Really cool music video. Probably it is. I would have to say at this point it is my favorite song off of the last Ghost album. But yeah, that's pending my re-listen. So I'll get back to everyone if it's still my favorite song when I re-listen to the album.
What's the name of the song, Joe?
Lacrima.
I do like that song by them.
Lachryma.
I keep asking Jerry, what was that song
I'm
that I can't pronounce?
Trying. Great song. Big hooky song.
Like you.
Yeah, it's weird. It's got a heavy dun, 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 and then it gets real poppy.
Ralph and Ian don't like that last album, and I like
a lot of people didn't. You know, it's
I like
okay.
a couple songs off of it.
It's not for everybody.
I like 2 songs off of it.
But an album last year that Ralph did love, and I believe it was either his number 1 or number 2 favorite album of last year, was the new Coroner album, Dissonance Theory. And I really love that album. And I'm going to pick the song Trinity off of that by Coroner. Coroner, I know some people may not know that band, is a Swedish, they're thrash from the 80s, but they also had a lot of progressive elements in their music. And especially on this new album, you hear a lot of that. And this song, Trinity, it's not the heaviest song in the world, but it's really, really, really good. And it features some heavier vocals, but it does have a really good hook to it. It has some really great melodic elements to it. And I really just love this new Coroner album. It's their first album in over 30 years.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really enjoying it. And I'm glad that they put a new album out. There's some really good kind of comeback albums this year, and I'm really, really happy about that. So that was my next pick was Coroner with Trinity. And then my number 6, I have to pick it because Jerry and I do a podcast about it. My fancy signed copy of the new Styx album.
But you have a song off that album on my list.
Bougie. There's a song off that album on my list too. So.
There we go. We'll see if it's the same one I picked. I'm gonna be boring. I picked the single. Build and Destroy is my favorite song off the album.
Jerry doesn't like that song.
I don't hate it.
I really enjoyed it. It was great live when I saw them play it live. They did a really good job with it.
Yeah. I don't get to see them for free on Sunday.
Terrible video.
Because my girlfriend, her grandson is having a birthday party, and I said I could pick a wrong answer and I could pick a right answer. I will go to Styx, and you picked the right answer. Your birthday party. I picked the right answer. I'm going to the birthday party.
Good job, Mark. Good job.
Because I love her and I love her grandkids. Her grandkids are awesome.
The guy in Raiders what was it? Last Crusade.
Last Crusade. You chose wisely.
I chose wisely. I love Audra. I love her grandkids and I love her kids.
As I said before, what the fuck is she doing with you? She's a good girl. I have no fucking clue.
I am not that bad. I'm a great guy.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I know you are.
But there is some really good songs on this. But I do have to say, Build and Destroy is probably my favorite. I got to listen to this again. I tell you what.
The next Styx album, you have 3 more signatures on it, probably, but we'll see.
Probably. We'll
10 people
see,
in the band.
Yeah. I'm still surprised they can fit all these signatures on the one cover.
James Young is going to retire soon.
I think so, too. Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. It would not. I mean, he has had very little to do with the last couple albums.
He's checked out the last 3 albums, so.
I would not be surprised if he retires soon. But honestly, though, I don't know how I feel about them continuing without him. Yeah. So that's a whole other topic, though.
Well, if he leaves, Dennis will come back.
No, he won't.
I don't know. I think Tommy would work with Dennis again. I think he would.
Yeah, but I don't think Tommy would kick Lawrence to the curb.
No, but Dennis has said he'd play with Lawrence many times. So there you go.
Yeah,
we'll see. That would just be. I think that would be a little too busy for me.
Yeah. As again, like I said, 3 more signatures on the next album. There you go. There's one. All right. So, Mark, you're up next, right? Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to go with an album we reviewed on Freeform Rock Podcast, the Alice Cooper Band or Alice Cooper.
Hey, I was on that.
Yeah, I got to go with Black Mamba.
Great
fucking song. I had to pick that. There's other songs on there.
Fucking guy still brings it live, dude. When me and Andy saw him in Rocklahoma, man,
dude, I saw him with Judas Priest. I put up videos. He was amazing.
Fucking brilliant, man.
Every time I see him, he's great.
Alice Cooper.
I really want to see him again.
I want to see him as many times as I can.
That was only my second time ever seeing him live. I saw him a couple years ago with Dave's Frehley opening for him, but that was the only second time I've ever seen him.
Well, he did.
It's been since 2018 since I saw him.
He said it was sad that he died. And they had a great tour together. And my number 7, Joseph already picked it. Mammoth: The End. I'm a huge fan of Mammoth. I saw him twice. I saw him opening up for Alter Bridge when my back went out the next day, and I was out for a long time getting back surgery. And then I saw him with Metallica on the Friday and Sunday shows. Really fucking great. And I wish I'd never seen Five Finger Donkey Punch. They're horrible. And Ice Nine
They must have been bad when you saw them. I've seen them twice and I thought they were pretty good.
Me and Andy skipped that. Me and Andy skipped the Five Finger
You're
Death
great
Punch.
seeing it. I just don't like the song. I don't like that band at all. So it's not my thing.
And we went to a restaurant. I hit on some waitress.
Kills. I'm happy. Yeah. I've heard the vocalist for Ice Nine Kills do something else with another band, and he's really good. But when he does Ice Nine Kills, it's horrible. There you go with the fucking what is that back behind you, Jerry? Hogan's Heroes.
What?
Hogan's Heroes.
Oh yeah, I'm like totally. I mean, it's the same shows every day because they only have like 5 or 6 seasons. So and they play a half-hour show, 24 hours a day. So you get to see the same show like pretty much. So I still love it.
And then my my 6 was 876, right?
Yep.
3099. I'm gonna go with Buck Cherry from their album Roar Like Thunder. The title track, Roar Like Thunder. I love that it's party fucking rock. And I love the guy's voice. I just love everything that Buck Cherry has put out. They're a really good fucking party band. And if you could see them live, I need to see them live because they are really good. I love Buck Cherry.
Me too. I've seen them a couple.
I'm all lit up again. I love it.
Buck
I
Cherry,
love that
dude.
cocaine.
The guy's voice, Roar Like Thunder is so good. And the Buck Cherry album 10 was so great too. And I need to buy this album. I forgot it was coming out. So that's my 876, not 309. But yeah.
Cool. All right, my next pick is Joe just mentioned it, dude. I hated it at first, but I love Lacrima, man. Everything he said about it's so true. It's got heaviness, it's got pop. The vocal delivery, I think, is perfect. And I think, you're going to get theater out of Ghost, and I think this is probably his best looking Papa, in my opinion. I think his mask and everything is kick ass on this album. If you follow him for a long time, he went through a bunch of different carnations of character, but he looks pretty badass in this time around. But the album is hit and miss. It's got some good stuff on it, but it's got some really good stuff on. Like Satan Eyes is a great song. Fucking oh shit, what's the name of it? I'm not gonna ruin my head tonight, but they got some great songs on it. Love it, man. I mean, I'm glad that you are liking at least a couple songs, Mark. I think if you listen to them more, you'd probably like more. It's just me.
Probably not.
But
I honestly do think you would, Mark. I do.
I've listened to a lot of those.
I think you have it for some reason set in your head that you don't like them. But I think there are some songs that you might not have heard that I think you would enjoy.
I've heard every album they ever put out, and I've tried because you guys all like them, and I want to like newer bands like them, and they just don't. Especially when they did what's that Genesis cover?
Jesus, he knows me.
well, I love that song.
I
love that cover.
version. I
hate Genesis's version.
I love.
What'd you say, Andy?
I love that version.
We always bring up the same one over and over.
Yeah.
Well, because a lot of their covers are horrible.
Some of their covers are bad. I did like Phantom of the Opera. A lot of people didn't like it.
I did not.
Of the Opera, that cover. I know a lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it, but that's just
after I heard that cover, I vowed never to hear Ghost again. And
I mean, it's a great cover. Bible's a great.
Bible's great.
Cover.
They do a great version of Missionary Man by the Eurythmics.
Missionary Man's awesome.
I don't like that either.
But all right, my next pick is, you know what? This next band's called Violet. They're true 80s vixen, glossy poppy 80s. I'm talking about that metal sound. Yeah. 3 chords, big choruses. The song called Somewhere Somehow. The band is Violet. I really love it. It's a pretty song, actually. Her voice is really cool. It's got some, like I said, it's got pure 80s. No, Vixen? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'd fuck that chick on the bottom. Right. But yeah, I mean, if you like some pure 80s, like
not in the front, sappy, get in the back.
It's something I want to show you.
And then my next one is from the great arch enemy called Paper Tiger, the last album featuring Alyssa White-Gloves, because even though she says she quit, I think she got forced out. From what I hear, the band got tired of her doing a lot of side projects with other musicians. And for a while, she was guesting on everybody's fucking song, man. Yeah, everybody. But I played her song to open up my show yesterday. I think she's going to have a pretty good solo career, I think.
It was a good track.
Yeah. So good luck to her. I think she'll be okay, like I said. And
what's the name of the song, Jerry?
Paper Tiger, off their last album, Blood Dynasty. That's mine. All right, Andy. 654. Wait, 543. Yeah, 543.
4-3. Now this one, y'all might roll y'all's eyes and laugh and stuff, but I like this song. It sounds cheesy. The title sounds cheesy. The song is cheesy. The whole what The whole meaning was cheesy. I'm going with Megadeth, Let There Be Shred.
Oh,
I love that song.
Andy.
Let There Be Rock, Let There Be Shred.
Hey, man.
It's a
We
cool
all got our
song.
own taste, man.
Enjoy.
I like it.
Enjoy.
Y'all don't like that song, like for real?
No.
Nope.
Oh, dude, I love it.
No.
If you would have said Tipping Point, I would agree with you.
Tipping
But
Point
not
is a
that
good song.
one.
Yeah, Tipping Point is a good song.
Let There Be Shred. Love it. And the next one, they play this one a lot on Alt Nation, and it's a big hit on there. The band is called Rainbow Kitten Surprise, and the
I've heard of
name of
them.
the song is Dang, DANG.
I have heard of them.
Really good song. Dude, I could have sworn it was Kings of Leon. I could have sworn it was Kings of Leon with the voice and everything, but no, it's not. It's a woman transitioning to a man. But
Didn't
man,
they come out with an album this year, Kings of Leon? I thought they did.
yes, they did come out with an album, and it was a good
Heard
one.
nothing about it. I heard nothing about it, though. Maybe I should listen to it.
Yeah, but it's good. I put it up on our group.
I love Kings of Leon.
I do too. The first two albums were great.
And in fact, it's an EP. It's not a whole album. They released an EP, and it's good, dude. It's everything you want to hear from them. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm still going.
Yeah.
My last one on this round. It's going to be where am I?
I don't know. Where are you?
You know what? I'm going to go with Love's So Lovely by the band called The Sync. It's called, they're spelled CNYC. They got a female lead singer. If you close your eyes, she's being backed up by the Heartbreakers. Fantastic band. You can hear that Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers is their major influence, and it's a really good song. And Mark, I really think that you would like it. It's called Love So.
Send it to me because I ain't writing it down right now.
All right, it's called Love So Lonely.
Just send it to me in Messenger or text.
So that's The Sync, and I got one more to go, and I'm gonna go with let me see here. I already did that one. She's so lovely. Oh, dude, this is a really cool song. I never heard of this dude before, but his name is Robin Ford. And
I've heard of him.
It's like a guitar blues rock guy.
Yeah.
Right? The name of the song was called Make My Own Weather.
Nice.
And, it's really good and very refreshing when you hear music like this. Because sometimes these guys come out of nowhere. Stevie Ray Vaughan came out of nowhere.
Yep.
Joe Bonamassa kind of came out of nowhere with that right of music, even though he played in other bands that we all know. I'm talking about the blues rock side of him. And this guy came up on my radar, and I thought I would share that with y'all. So Robin Ford, Make My Own Weather.
Cool. All right. Joe.
All right. So my next pick is a band that our good buddy Chris Elio got me into this year with their new album, The Blue Nuff. Mark, do you have to be like that?
I just said who.
Do you really have to? Like,
he gave me a lot of crap. That's why.
Their new album, The Blue Nowhere, Between the Buried and Me. Really, really, really enjoyed that album. And the single from the album, What We Tell Ourselves in the Dark, is a fantastic song. It's catchy. It has some really cool progressive elements to it, but it also has like some death metal in there. It's like 10 different genres smashed into one song, and it is really, really great. And it was what hooked me instantly when he recommended that I listen to that album, and I was hooked from that first song, and I had to pick that one. So my first pick for this round is Between the Buried and Me, What We Tell Ourselves in the Dark.
Oh, hold on. Also, I think that was his number one album of 2025. Yes. What We Tell Each Other in the Dark.
Yep. My next pick is the one that I was teasing earlier was the album that I was extremely disappointed in, and that is the new Dream Theater album, Parasomnia. Uh,
Oh.
it put me to sleep, I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna say it's
Ah.
boring, dude. It's
Ah,
But-
fuck you guys.
Dude,
But-
check it out. Check it out. I don't even like that band. I never even heard that album, but I knew that's what you were talking about.
Of course. But there are two fantastic songs on it, and I'm picking one of them. And that is the ballad. It's kind of a ballad, Bend the Clock. Just absolutely fantastic. Written very, very well for James's current voice. I think he sounds fantastic on it. Petrucci's solo is amazing on that song. And I think it's a really great Bend the Clock. It's a really just it's an emotional song, really, really cool. Definitely my favorite song on the album. I love the first single, Night Terror. That's the other song I really like. But the rest of the album is just so freaking boring.
No.
It is so bad. So bad. And I'm hoping that they're getting this out of their system, and the next album with Portnoy is going to be way better. But I do think Bend the Clock is an amazing song. And then my last pick for this round, as was already mentioned, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. I'm going to go with Blood on the Sun.
Nice one.
Fantastic track. I could have picked 5 or 6 different songs off this album because it is just so good. I'm so happy that this album came out this year. Just fantastic. Really, 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 really love this album.
That's
Blood
my
on the
first
Sun is what I'm picking off of it.
cool. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
I'm going to go with the new Styx album, the song Michigan. I like
Good
that
song.
I like
It's one of the songs I
a
really
lot.
like off it, actually.
Really good fucking
They're
song.
actually playing that one live too. They didn't play it when I saw them, but they've started playing it after.
Yeah,
the
I
tour.
don't get to see them on Sunday because I made the right choice.
You did.
So Wednesday 13, we reviewed this album on Freeform. I'm going to pick Decapitation. And
Pretty
I
good
think that was
fucking
my
album.
Fucking great album. Fucking great fucking album. People need to check this guy out. If you like Alice Cooper,
Yeah.
you'll like
And I was like, oh fuck, this could be another shitty album. Listen to it. That fucking rock, dude.
the fucking album rules.
I went in
dude.
there with a real bad attitude. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta listen to this. What the
Fucking
hell is
so
it? I
good.
loved it.
Wednesday 13 is pretty cool. I've enjoyed
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
What is it?
Wednesday 13, Decapitation, the song. What was the album, Jerry?
I can't remember, dude.
Let me
I actually bought it. I haven't listened to it probably since the week I got it, but
It's something
Wednesday
13.
13.
Wednesday
Wednesday,
13.
the day Wednesday, yeah.
All right. Huh. I think I've seen them around. I don't know.
They're really good, dude.
Yeah,
And
they
then
have,
Wednesday
Kind
13.
of throws me off.
Ain't that the guy's
Um,
name? Wednesday 13?
yeah.
That's his name. It's called Mid-Death Crisis.
That's it. Yeah, Mid-Death Crisis.
It's a great.
Oh, well, that's the name of the album, Mid-Death Crisis.
Mid-Death Crisis. It's
Not
really
not a
fucking
stinker
good.
on it, if I remember right.
Not a stinker
Really?
on it. No, it's really fucking
What do they
good.
sound like?
Alice Cooper. If you like Alice
Oh, yeah.
Cooper,
Yeah, Alice Cooper, Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson
type of
is
stuff, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really
Okay.
fucking good. It's one of the best albums of 2025, which we'll get to on the 16th on Freeform Rock Podcast.
Freeform, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I'm gonna go with Miles Kennedy. Say What You Will from the album The Art of Letting Go.
Yeah, it's pretty
That
good.
is one of the best albums of the year. That's why he's so high on my list. I could have put him number 1. That is a great fucking album. And if you like Alter Bridge, he is opening up for Mammoth right now. And Mammoth opens up for Alter Bridge. So it's fucking pretty cool. They're great friends together. And then I'm going to go with Dorothy. I Come Alive.
Yeah.
I got most of these albums I bought.
That might
this
make
year.
that might make an appearance on our albums of the year.
Yeah, so that's my 4, 3, and 2, right?
No,
Oh, wait,
4, and
5.
3.
Mark,
Five.
Mark, just checking. You do know that Miles Kennedy album didn't come out in 2025, right?
The song did. Yeah, it did. I looked it up.
No.
When did it come out?
If the song did.
The album came out in
Yes.
October of 2024, and they didn't release any singles after the album came out.
They did. The
Uh-oh.
Art of Letting Go. Whatever. I'm picking
It's a
it.
good song though.
That's an amazing song.
Yeah.
I'm picking it. You know, I went too far, so I have my number 1 left. So
All right.
Uh,
My
So
next 3 are.
I went 4, 3, 2. Oh, I went I went
Did you miss
5, 4,
Did you miss your
3,
number 5,
2. Yeah.
or did you
You
miss
have two.
one?
You have two
I went
left, right?
5, 4, 3, 2. So I
Oh,
kind of missed
Oh,
it.
okay.
I thought you only
All
did
right.
3 though.
No,
I thought you did too.
No, I did
Yeah.
Styx, I did Wednesday, I did Miles, and I did Dorothy.
Oh yeah,
You
you
did.
did.
You
Yep.
did.
I
Yep.
fucked up, so I
Yep.
figured it out. So I won't talk about the next round till we get to number
All
1.
right. Well, my next three are speaking of Joe Bonamassa. He guested on the solo on this song from the beautifully talented Orianthi, a song called "First Time Blues." She opened up her set in Rocklahoma with it. Great fucking tune, dude. I love her voice in it. The guitar soloing between her and Joe Bonamassa is incredible.
Oh yeah.
Awesome tune. Great fucking album. Recommend her. She's a fucking just a fabulous guitar player, dude. I mean, I'm glad to see these girls are finally getting some recognition, man, because they deserve it and they're amazing fucking players, dude. And then my next one, speaking of Megadeth, I'm picking the right song. Tipping Point, dude. What I'm like, fucking A, dude. Megadeth is back, man. What a great, heavy ass, fucking great track from them, dude. But then total couple duds after that. But
Let there
who
be
knows? Maybe
thrash.
maybe there'll be a couple decent more songs on it when it's released. I don't know, but I'm not
There is.
counting it. I'm counting on it.
Let there be thrash.
No, man. Please. And then my next track is a song off the new Styx album. It's called "We Lost the Wheel Again."
That's a good
That's
song.
a great one too.
Great fucking just a bluesy. It took me a while to realize he was singing that song at first, you know, because it was his really nasty kind of raspy voice. It was Lawrence, but the way his voice sounded was incredible on it. It's a cool bluesy acoustic song. It's really kind of unsticks if you think about it, but it worked for him. So good for them. And I'm starting to like that album more and more the more I hear it. Build and Destroy, I'm
I love that album.
still trying to like that song, man. I really am. And I get the video on my head and I just totally just lose interest in the song.
Don't watch
See,
the
I'm
video,
glad that I
just
didn't
listen to
watch the
song.
video until later, so I was able to get an impression of the song without the video.
The AI video is horrible.
Yeah, I remember the night they did the relaunch, and Tommy's like, he's almost apologizing for it.
Yeah.
Almost the way when they're introducing it. But anyway, that's my 5, 4, 3. What's your number 2, Andy?
My number 2, and I am gonna go with a band called Uncle Bill. It's one of the Southern rockers. The name of the song is called Aloe Silver. It's a pretty cool track. A lot of really good guitar work on there.
Where do you
I've
hear these
never heard of
bands
them.
from?
I just like the song so much.
Where do you hear these bands from?
He said he went on
Amazing.
Apple Music and found a
Yeah.
playlist.
You go to
Yeah.
Apple Music? How cool. I mean, you find some cool shit, dude.
Yeah, I am. It's a curated playlist on Apple that I tend to listen to a lot. And
Okay.
y'all keep on going.
All right, Joe, go ahead. Number 2.
All right. Well, my number 2 is from an album that has already been mentioned, and that is the fantastic New Testament album Parabellum. And I'm going to go with the very untestament song Meant to Be. It is a fantastic prog ballad, and it is absolutely amazing and nothing you'd expect from Testament. And the rest of the album is fantastic. Heavy thrash, great thrash album. But this song that just kind of comes out of nowhere that you're not expecting from Testament. And it's just such a beautiful, melodic, perfect song. And I was really, really blown away when I first listened to the album that it kind of caught me off guard. And it's really the song that has still stuck with me from that album, even though the rest of the album is fantastic as well. There's so many great, heavy thrash tracks on that album. But this song that just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb in a great way. And not a lot of bands could pull that song off, and Testament did a fantastic job with it.
So Mark is disqualified from this round. You've lost your second round draft pick.
I
Mark,
said it too
for
much.
fucking
Yeah.
it.
I fucked up.
My number 2 is a band that I talk about all the fucking time. I play them just about every week. Talking about Florence Black. Yeah, this song called "Colored In."
Oh, I forgot about them. Fuck
It is
me.
just heavy. It is fucking just a heavy fucking tune, dude. I mean, it
Florence
just
Black
thumps
rules.
at your chest, dude. Great tune. I hope they accept our interview invite, but we'll see. But I love that band, and Joe knows I play that band just about every week. I'm just
And every song you've
enamored
played
by
by them
that
is
band.
fantastic.
They
Yeah.
are there, and it's just sad that some of these bands across the pond just can't get any recognition here in the States.
I know that
It really
sucks
is.
too.
It really is because I think this band would actually. I mean, no rock band's going to do super fucking good here, but I think they would sell a few albums. I mean, they don't even have an American store, and some of these bands do have U.S. stores, but it's a shame because they write some great fucking music, and they've had 3 singles off. They actually are having a pre-sale. It doesn't come out till like next October. It's like I never heard that before. Have you heard? Have you guys pre-ordered an album
Yeah.
that far away? Have
So
you?
there's a lot of bands that Marillion is what really popularized this, doing like kind of like Kickstarter campaigns for their albums, like raising money for their albums.
Like the GoFundMe?
Yeah, pretty much. But like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Marillion started doing this where like you would pre-order an album over a year in advance. And like you'd get all kinds of like special bonus stuff. And it was actually what was funding their tours and that kind of stuff. And a lot of bands really jumped on that. And so a lot of these bands, they'll announce that they're putting out an album. They won't necessarily announce like a name or anything, but you can pre-order it through their site really far in advance, and it basically secures them the funds to finish the album, to go on tour, to kind of do that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, a lot of bands have really started picking up on that kind of trend, especially smaller bands like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to pre-order it, but I'm like, I'm not going to pre-order this far in advance. I'm like, fuck. But if it helps the band like that, I might just order it now then.
Yeah. A lot of bands use it as fundraising. Like basically, okay, we know for sure we have sold X amount of copies of the album already, and then we know we have this money to do what we need to do.
All right. So Mark slacking. Number 1, Andy, what do you got?
I'm going with
There's only one correct answer, by the way. Just kidding.
I'm going with a song called "I'm Ready" by the band called Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Lucifer's really
like
good.
Glue and Suffer.
Love Lucifer.
It's a pretty cool song. In fact, well, yeah, it's pretty. I really didn't rank these at all. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is number 1. I'm not saying that this is my favorite of them all because actually I started off backwards. But anyway, Lucifer with "I'm Ready." That's my 11th song.
Awesome.
Yeah, this
all
was
right, Joe. Number 1, Joe.
This was my number 1. This is the first song I wrote down because this album blew me away this year. I played this song on my radio show. Just a album that I wasn't expecting much from at all, but an album that just blew me away was the new Deftones album, Private Music.
I do love that album a lot.
It is fantastic, and they have not put out an album this good in a long time. And I picked my favorite song from the album, Ecdysis. Just a really, really cool, atmospheric. I mean, Chino sounds fantastic on it. Like, I don't think he sounded this good in a while. But just the band sounds great. They got back together with their producer who produced 2 of their albums in the early 2010s. And he did a phenomenal job with them, just because the albums he did with them in the early 2010s are some of my favorite albums from them, and just really brought a new edge to the band again, and they sound fantastic. And this album was just absolutely phenomenal. If you guys have not checked out the new Deftones album, I think it is just one of the best things they've done, honestly.
Yeah, that album made a lot of noise.
I think you Dropboxed that one too.
I did. Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
Enjoy.
I will.
All right, Mark.
I'm gonna go. I guess Joseph didn't like this song off the last Dream Theater album. It's the last song on the album, and I think it's amazing.
Oh God, Mark, no.
The Shadow Man Incident. I love that fucking song. It's fucking long. It's over 10 minutes. I love it.
It is 25 minutes of pure torture.
I love it.
25 minutes.
I love it. Fucking amazing song.
25 minutes.
I love the fucking song. I love it. I love it. I love that whole fucking
It is
album.
25 minutes and it is no octavarium.
I love that whole fucking album. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, Joseph, that I love it.
I'm happy for you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Mark, I wish I loved that album. You know how big
You know
of a
what,
Dream Theater
Mark?
fan I am.
Yeah.
I wish I
Enjoy.
loved that album.
I have enjoyed it, and I will still enjoy it.
I am going to listen to it, though. I did write everybody's picks down.
Or have I never
Andy,
won? Like I said this.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Go ahead,
Jerry.
Joe. That's right.
I was say, Andy, knowing what your critiques, and rightfully so, I understand where you're coming from with Dream Theater. I honestly think you might enjoy the song I picked from the album, Bend the Clock. I really do.
I wrote it down.
I actually had that album. I've listened to it once.
I think it's more up your alley as far as like, I think you might be able to connect with it a little bit more because I know that was your big kind of thing that you really just, you can't connect with it. And I understand that. I find that to be a very, it's not just them playing notes. And I definitely get that critique of Dream Theater that sometimes it just feels like they're just playing notes.
Yeah.
I think I think Bend the Clock is the guitar solo from John Petrucci is so emotional. It is a really, really, I think, touching song.
You see, and the difference between that and, like, let's say something that I'm starting to get into as Spock's beard. Spock's beard is so central and it's so glued together.
Yep.
Dream Theater just goes so far, too far out for me, where I'm like, where's the rhythm? Where's the beat? Where's this? Where's that? It's just so discombobulated for me.
I understand that critique. I do.
Yeah, but that's just me.
Yep. Jerry.
All right. I gotta say, I'm shame on all three of you for not even putting this song on your list. Shame.
Shame.
Fuck around and find out. FAFO.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Mighty
I
Metal
forgot about
Church.
that song. That song is amazing.
I was just looking through albums that came out in 2025 and I completely forgot about that.
I love that.
That would have been on my list.
I love
that would have been on my list.
Metal Church is amazing.
That fucking song fucking just blows the fucking from the inside out. It makes you implode. It's brutal. It's
fuck around and find out. Is that the name of the song?
It's called FAFO.
It's so good. It's a
capital F, small A, capital F, capital L. Why I don't know, but oh, dude, you're talking. This is now. It makes sense now why Congregation of Annihilation sounded like it did. It sounded like it ended something. It sounded like it ended to maybe the Mike Howe era, and that's probably why that Kurt wanted to go a different direction, and he fucking did, man. Surprised the hell out of me. Dave Ellerson's the bass player now from Metal Church. Who would have ever thought? And they kept everything secret. I had no fucking idea. No fuck. I don't care if he fucking jerks off. We all do. But
well, Dave Mustaine had a problem with it.
Nah, fuck him. But man,
thank you.
I'm totally fucking blowing. They forgot Rick Van Zandt. Who are the new guys? What bands are they from, Joe? You know, you're good.
Oh, so Ken Mary, the drummer, was in Flotsam and Jetsam, and he was in Alice Cooper.
Yes. Fucking just
this whole album shit though, Jerry. This whole
album
the only
recent single.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
the album's coming out this year.
I have no idea when it's coming. I haven't really.
They haven't officially announced anything about it yet. They just announced it's coming in 2026. But the singer is amazing. Brian Allen from I saw him live with Vicious Rumors, and he was a fantastic singer. And I'm really happy for him because I mean, I saw them play in front of 50 people, and now he's with Metal Church, which is amazing. And I'm really, really happy for him because he's a great singer. He had a great stage presence. I'm really excited to see what they can do with this lineup. Because I mean, you get Dave Ellison, who's a legend. Yeah. You get Ken Mary, who, if you know drums, he's a phenomenal drummer. He did stuff with Alice Cooper. He did stuff with Flotsam and Jetsam. Still in Flotsam and Jetsam too. And then of course you still have Van Zandt and Kurt. And I think that they have a lot of potential with this lineup, and I hope it
I do
sticks.
too.
You know,
And
sometimes
if you're into that David Wayne era, the original Metal Church era,
I
you're
like
gonna
all
love.
eras of Metal
Yeah.
Church. It's really good. You
I
got
mean, Mike Howe is my favorite singer from the band, but I
Me
love the
too.
David Wayne era, and this sounds like it just sounds hungry again. I mean, they've always had a hungry vibe
it
to them.
sounds new and relevant.
Yeah, it's
you know,
fucking just an
sometimes a
amazing.
band just needs a shakeup or something new. I mean, look at Deep Purple. I mean, dude, I thought they were at the tail end, and then they brought in this new guitar player. Woo! Dude, they took everything to another
Yeah,
level.
Steve
Almost
Morris.
60
Steve
years
Morris never really felt like a Deep Purple guitar player. He even said that they didn't like my fancy stuff. You know, so that's pretty cool.
You know, I really think it was and I don't want to get off on a rant. Well, it's not.
Just
it's
go
not
on
really
a rant. Just
here.
go on a rant. Do it.
He's to me, it was the fact that he wasn't English that bothered me. I know that sounds wrong, but it's Deep Purple, man.
He's too progressive for Deep Purple. They want to rock.
Deep Purple.
Yeah,
I hate to say that, but
I always
It's like
find
a Little River Band.
fascinating.
It's like a Little River Band. It's like Little River Band now. They're all an Australian band originally. There's not a single Australian.
Now they're all
band.
American.
They're all Americans. Yeah.
But I always think it's fascinating. Like Steve Morris is just a amazing guitar player, but he was in bands that he just never really quite fit in. Like
Dixie Dregs.
Well, no, that's that's where he was best.
I like
that was
the best.
Yeah,
but that's him.
And then joined Kansas, didn't quite fit there. I mean, he's an amazing guitar player. The stuff he played on, he sounds great, but he didn't really
he's
fit.
Like a sore thumb.
It was a weird period for Kansas, and then he did Deep Purple, and then I mean the solo stuff he's done is amazing. That's
the Elefante era. Well, he was with them.
Yeah. What'd you say?
No,
it was the two. It was the two in the late '80s that he was on.
Oh, he wasn't on the Fight Fire with Fire, that album?
It's kind of like it's kind of like when Joe Satriani joins bands.
No, he was on these two.
Okay, gotcha.
I like Power.
I love this. I talked about this in the group chat last week. I have some weird affinity for this album, and I know it's not great, but I love it.
Andy was playing some music, and me and Jerry thought it was Mike Reno, but it was Kansas. And I go, Jerry, you didn't know that was Kansas? And he goes, well, Joseph would have known it was Kansas.
Joseph would have got her off the bat.
It was it was a Vinyl Confessions.
Oh yeah.
It sounded like Mike Reno, though.
Well, that's the Elefante era.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, Joseph. Well, I was going to look it up, but now that I have you here, so what is the story about Belafonte? Was this his first album, or because I know that it's 81, and it sounds the lyrics aren't nowhere close to what you expect from Kansas. They're very 80s love lyrics.
Yes. So what happened was in 1980, Kerry Livgren converted to Christianity. Okay. And so the last album with Steve Walsh on vocals originally, Audio Visions, the song with Hold On it.
That's a good album.
That's a really good album. There's some great songs on that. Kerry started to write more songs that had a kind of a Christian message to them. And I'm not sure that Steve just wasn't a big fan of it or what it was, but he left the band. And so they brought in John Elefante, and he and Kerry Livgren and Dave Hope were all Christian. And so they kind of worked together on a lot of that stuff. And I do love some of the singles off that era. I think Fight Fire with Fire is great. I think Play the Game Tonight's amazing, but there's not a lot of depth on those two albums. There really isn't.
Right.
And they're nowhere near as good as all the stuff that came before it, or a lot of the stuff that came after it.
Really,
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of every album that Kansas has done since then. The two that they did in the late '80s with Steve Morris, I love Power. I love In the Spirit of Things. I'm just gonna pull them all out.
I love Power.
Priest of Nature from the '90s, I really love. That's a really good album.
So Belafonte is more of one of their least eras, would you say?
Yeah. As far as like albums go, yes. I would say that because I mean in the different eras you have the original, the 70s run is of course like top tier.
Yeah, of course.
And then
it's that 10 years.
Yeah, and then the two Elefante albums, they're not that popular aside from like the two big hits.
Yeah.
And then honestly, I don't like these two albums. Not a lot of people know these two albums
I love
just because
Power.
they weren't really publicized that much. And then the band kind of broke up a little bit in the late '80s again after these two. But I think these are pretty solid. And I think Steve Morse is a great guitar player. So I mean, I love it. Anything with him on it.
So did Belafonte have his brother help him? Because I thought I saw some writing credits.
Co-write.
Yes, brothers.
Yeah, so he had his brother co-write a lot of his stuff on those two albums. Yep.
So that's why it sounds so unlike Kansas, because they're not from Kansas. They're just not.
No, and it's
evident of it.
The Robbie Steinhardt was still on the first album, but very not featured. And then by the second album, the one with Fight Fire with Fire, he wasn't even on. He was out of the band. So it's like Kansas with no violin is a little weird.
Yeah.
And
well, a vinyl
80s pop Kansas.
Yeah, but even on Vinyl Confessions, I thought there was only like one or two songs that he was on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is he was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and then after that he left entirely.
Right. Because I do like the album. I think it's all right.
It's a decent album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I noticed that there was very little violin. Now I know why. He was.
Yes.
Just wasn't.
He was basically out of the band, and then he was out of the band after that.
Yeah.
For Drastic Measures.
Okay. And I don't want to start an argument or nothing like that. But when I was hearing this, I was like, this is 80s yes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think 80s yes is better than that, but
you know what I mean. That's what popped into my head.
Me and Jerry are just going to give you the cold shoulder.
It is a very. I will agree with you that it is a
I'm
very
just going to give him
different.
this stare.
It is. I will agree. I will agree with you in the way that it is. It is a very different sound than what people expected from them.
Right.
It is not the sound that they became popular on. Although I think Yes did it much better.
Thank you.
I think that. And they got a lot more commercial success out of it, but
yeah, they did. Yeah,
change your places. Yeah, come on.
Yep.
All right, guys. Andy, what do you got going on, dude?
I don't know yet.
Oh no,
I don't know what my subject's going to be on Black Spinner Circle on Tuesday nights on YouTube, and I put out on Facebook. So that's Black Spinner Circle. Vidcast. I've got a couple of ideas roaming around in my head, but I'm not solidified on it yet. But I got to solidify it by tomorrow. I'll get back to y'all on that.
Best 80s yes songs. There's a perfect title. Perfect show there for you, man.
We could do that.
That might be the first Black Spinner Circle episode that Andy doesn't show up on.
Right. I would be in and out, so that
last like 30 seconds because I can't find great songs.
We could do that on Freeform.
They sure can.
Oh, shit, I'd love that.
Just do Trevor Rabin era, not just the 80s. Do Trevor Rabin era.
We could do the Trevor Rabin era on Freeform.
Yeah, because then you can get 4 albums out of that.
I actually still have one of the first podcasts I ever did. I think Mark guested on it about Yes's 90210.
Yeah, and then we did it on Freeform, and you never released it.
Yeah.
You came on Free. I think your first podcast with me was Freeform on the 90215 album.
No, my first with you. Oh, you mean guesting on it? Yeah, I think it was.
Guesting.
No, actually, I think it was. Maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was.
How did you two meet anyway?
I think it was RMCP. I think
RMCP, and we're talking about Trevor Rabin. We bonded.
Oh, dude,
there it is. Trevor Rabin bringing us together.
Yeah. We used to get in all these, political arguments.
Sorry, guys. I didn't know that he was so special to you two.
He is.
He really is special to us. We love Trevor.
That and politics. We blocked and unfriended each other like a million times over.
Now the thing is, and then we started agreeing on politics, and we go to it's all shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But Trevor Rabin, yeah, he was part of the reason why. I other than that, I have no reason. I'm not saying to be mean. I just don't know what else. We just started talking.
I said, Jerry, get on a podcast with me. I said, let's do
something
a podcast.
Like that. I mean,
I'm surprised that I don't know why I didn't start like guesting earlier on people's shows. Like I don't know why. Because I've known Mark. I've been talking to Mark on Facebook for almost 10 years.
And I've been telling you to get on the podcast a lot of times before that. You know, it's like shit, get on the podcast.
It wasn't until like 3 years ago or so that I started like guesting on people's shows.
Yeah.
I just
all I can say is
I
thank
just didn't
God
have time,
that other show you were going to start a few years ago didn't happen. Thank God.
That would have been horrible.
Oh yeah.
What a time that would have been. I would have been hating my life.
That dude can't do shit by himself. So
that wouldn't last long anyway.
No, it wouldn't have.
You would have had no say, and if you did, he wouldn't like it, and it'd be a miserable.
To be fair, I don't know if that show would have ever even happened because who was going to produce it?
I was going to say who would. He
got mad at me because I wasn't teaching him. I go, dude, I tried to teach you. You ain't listening.
I'm happy. I'm happy guesting on shows, and then Jerry and I have a great time doing our thing.
You have a great fucking Heavy Water 77 is fucking amazing.
That's the kind of speed of thing that I can really.
Me too. As far as
just have fun.
Put two clips together, I
can't wait to be on the Ambition episode.
We're on What If, I think, next. Yeah, we're on What If.
We got
next.
2 more before we get to yours, Mark.
Oh, yep. Shit.
We have to schedule you for a evening sometime.
So what are you doing Sunday nights, Joe?
On Sunday nights, I am on craniumradio.com, Joe Staub's Garage. I am having a fantastic time. It is really just something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm really having a fun time doing it. And it really, really is fun, especially getting people in the chat room talking, requesting stuff, pushing me out of my comfort zone a little bit, picking stuff that I might not normally pick. And I've found some really great stuff from people requesting things, and I will play pretty much anything. I really will. Yeah. And
I've gotten requests too where I don't have it. I went on Amazon real quick and spent $1.50 doing it. So that's how much I love you guys. Request more. So
if you don't have it, I might have it, Jerry, because I like a lot of.
Well, I gotta do it within a couple minutes.
Jerry's set up now. Yeah. Jerry's set up now, so
I was so bad. This guy asked me like 4 different songs. Nope, sorry.
I had that too on both stations, and I go, I don't know.
Couldn't find
it.
But
I went and found it for the next week. I go, come on next week, I'll have it for you. So
that's what I feel bad. There's one guy that I've had 2 times. I have to do this next week because I did this past Sunday. I did it was all live songs,
right?
And about an hour and a half into the show, or a little over an hour into the show, he requested the live version of Heaven and Hell from Live Evil.
Oh,
do you know how long that song is?
Yes.
That song, if you put both parts together, is about 20 and a half minutes.
I played 2112.
I was not. Yeah, but I will do that this week when I have it set into my show. I wasn't cutting 20 and a half minutes of songs that I had already programmed in.
Cool. Yeah,
just to play Heaven and Hell. I'll do it this week. I told him that. I'll do it this week.
I played Octavarium.
He listens every week. So
I played Octavarium also.
Yeah. See, I have not yet done that where I've like put a really long song in. One of these times I'm gonna do Suppers Ready.
Most of my shows, when people request songs, I find the live versions. I know I picked that horrible Slayer live version one time, and Jerry got on me.
Well, they did sound a little off on that.
I don't know Slayer, so I just picked a live version.
See, there's certain bands that I will not go find a live version because I know if I want to hear the song, I'm gonna play the studio version.
Yeah, I like
that's the way I am.
It's like bands like Tom Petty or Rush. I will play the live versions of them.
Oh yeah,
every single time.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. But if I'm not going to go blind and play a live song that I've not heard,
do you have live at the film? Do you have live at the Fillmore?
Yep, I do.
Good, right now. It's a great.
I'll play live from this guy.
Oh yeah,
great one too. I play Jimi Hendrix. People pick Jimi Hendrix. I found the live version.
You know, I was listening to a show on Cranium today, and Iggy Pop did a version of Purple Haze. I never knew that.
Yep,
really good.
I feel like almost every artist on planet Earth has done a version of Purple Haze.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, who was that one?
The longest song I ever played on my show was Dog.
One of the worst songs by Winger was the cover of Purple Haze.
Ooh,
and I love Winger.
I know a lot of bad songs that Winger has.
No, you don't.
I thought Winger was okay.
Winger rules.
They weren't my favorite.
Last time 7 was awesome. 7 kicked ass.
Yeah.
Pool. Pool was great. Come
Pool.
on.
But
Yep,
the
those-
thing with me is that
That pool
once
was good.
the
Actually.
90s came around, Winger was dead to me. It's weird.
Yeah, Winger's great, dude. They're a great band.
Yeah.
They're a great live band.
Anyway.
But we got Freeform on Friday. We got Cover Your Six, the worst cover songs. So we got that coming on Freeform on Friday. So stay tuned to that. And we got a lot of good
And yes,
stuff
Molly
coming.
Crew made everybody's list, I think.
I don't know if I
Spoiler
picked
alert.
one of Motley Crue's songs. I don't remember. But that's it, man. Jerry, take us out, man.
Thanks, guys, very much for being on. Come on again, man. Anytime you want. This is a lot of fun. What the fuck are we doing next week? You picked it.
Oh, I
can't
had
remember
it.
what was.
I had it here. Wasn't it the top 11 rhythm sections?
That's it. Yeah, top 11 rhythm sections. Yeah.
Top 11 rhythm
So if
sections.
anybody wants to be on that one next Wednesday, is our new night. By
I
the
wish
way.
I wish I could. I'm busy next Wednesday, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'll get back to you. Let me look at it, but it's probably going to be a yes.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
If I'm not busy and if I'm, but I don't think I'm doing anything next
Hey,
Wednesday.
ask Al.
and
Ask
if
Al
I
if
was-
he wants to be on here.
And if I was on the episode, my list might be a yes because yes had a great rhythm section.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
I
who
was
would you
just saying-
pick? Who would you pick? Bruford or
Alan White.
Alan White? You pick
I
Alan
pick
White?
Alan
Me
White
too.
too. Yeah.
For yes, Alan White. For King
Alan
Crimson,
White.
Bill Bruford.
Hey, but
All right,
ask your partner Al Horta if he wants to be on. You know, I get a little intimidated by Al sometimes. Just saying.
Oh, who?
Why?
Horta? You
Al
get
Horta.
intimidated?
Yeah,
like the
because-
nicest- He's
I
like the
love
nicest.
I love the
One of
guy.
the nicest
but-
guys ever.
I know. I
What
love,
the hell?
I love the guy, but sometimes he makes me feel stupid.
We've kind of butted heads a few times on a couple of things, but we've talked about
I
it.
love Al.
Like that.
I'm kind of joking about him because he knows a lot of shit and he's seen a lot more shows than I've ever seen.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he-
Well,
you know-
me too, but it doesn't bother me.
Oh, I love him. You know,
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask him sometimes to be on shows, but he will be on the Extreme 6 episode. I did ask him for that one. So there you go, Jerry. January.
All right, guys. Go ahead, Mark. Sorry, dude. I thought you were
That's
done.
it. I'm just saying, Al. I did ask Al for Extreme. We're out of here,
We're
man.
back in 2 and 2. All right, guys.
Right.
Take care.
Later, guys.